Oh, Kylie Bear's great. Anyway, we are now in... Welcome to the Mehcast. What a motley crew we are.
Yep. And now, boom, I'm now in Johto. No, Kanto. Okay. I didn't think the freaking Jack...
racist.
Okay, I didn't think...
Oh my
okay.
God.
Okay, I didn't think the Jack Daniels I had this weekend would hit me that hard. What the hell?
You have a very slow metabolism.
Hey, I know what we should stream one day.
What should we stream one day?
Cringe compilations.
Oh, God.
No.
No.
Cringe compilation.
Maybe...
That's evil.
No. Maybe if we were scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel. Oh, we'd consider that.
Or if it's a day we don't have like any idea what the fuck to do.
Oh, man, I didn't even.
Oh yeah, not that hard to find them.
No, I mean, yeah. I mean, DSP is still a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Cringe compilations.
And the thing is like, I've briefly glanced
That's a low
at.
bar. That is a low bar.
I have briefly glanced at his at his page of the Kiwi Farms, and what the fuck kind of hat is he wearing right now? I'm like, what am I looking at right now? This isn't even funny cringe. This is terrible cringe.
Shitty cringe.
This is almost like that cringe.
ESP.
Yeah, this is.
ESP?
Yeah, this is almost like that cringe where he ended up deciding to wear an M. Bison military hat, and let's just say a lot of people took that personally.
Considering what the hat kind of looks like, yeah. It's understandable.
That was from the very... There were people who actually lampshaded that there's this like top of 10 and worst things DSP he did, and
Oh, look at this! But for the first trainer I fight in Kanto, it's this girl that happens to be right outside the freaking exit of Tojo Falls.
I gotta say though, you gotta be a huge dumbass to not know that DSP was wearing an M. Bison hat to begin with. Like, you have to be a video game fan and an internet savvy guy to know who DSP is to begin with.
I mean, the thing is,
If you care about who DSP is.
I mean, the only reason I heard about him was because as I was just surfing around on the web, and then I just happened to find the infamous "This is how you don't play" a compilation of something. I think it was actually the his playthrough of the PS1 Spider-Man game.
Oh, how do you fuck up that game?
You forget that this is Dark Side
possible.
Phil we're talking about, right?
Exactly.
Dude, this guy could fuck up creating a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, he's fucked up cooking. He is.
He could probably fuck up heating up a hot pocket.
He is fucked up.
He would fuck up by forgetting the bread.
He'd wonder, what am I supposed to do with this? As nobody told me what to do with the bread. You're supposed to fucking make a sandwich from it.
Yeah, that's how you make a sandwich, jackass.
Jackass. And the stream's still loading on.
Okay, so took care of her. She basically just had the Bulbasaur starter line. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur.
I presume you at least have what was it I'm thinking of? You at least have Ice Punch, right?
Yeah, I still have Ice Punch, still have Rock Smash, still have Surf for Alligator.
Okay, good.
I just got the TM for Sandstorm. I need it. No, not the song.
I am half tempted to find a way to queue up that song every time Sandstorm.
Okay. For Alligator's moveset, Ice Punch, Iron Tail, Rock Smash, and Surf.
Okay, so... Alright, next I gotta get... Next I gotta get the link to... Oh my...
God damn it, another tentacle. What the hell?
So... Okay, let's get going. Hi, Belle. Oh look, it's the wardrobe who turns
So
narcoleptic in the live-action
why
remake.
he's so nervous.
Oh wow.
The master does have his shy side, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a big, tough, burly beast, but he is actually very shy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They actually made a model of him with the outfit from the ballroom dance.
Why am I not surprised?
I mean, it's like... I think they're close, though. Better watch out. There's a shark here.
God damn. It's been a while.
Okay, find another trainer.
Come on! I'll get you one of these days, you stupid sticker. I just need to jump high enough.
50 attempts later.
So off screen, I ended up grinding up Master Form arm to level 6 so that I don't have to.
Oh, dang! You really wanted the sweet memories, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to. When I get back to Hollow Bastion, unfortunately, the first things I'm gonna have to do are the poo breaks.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get that done. Okay, Quagsire, Water Ground, boom, Rock Smash. Just safe bet.
Oh, by the way, I ended up also getting the recipe for Save the Queen.
Nice. What about Save the King?
I have not acquired that yet.
Really?
No, I haven't acquired the recipe for it, I should say.
I figure you were talking about the recipe.
Because if we're talking the actual thing, I am nowhere near close enough to acquiring that.
Yeah, it's not as much of a pain in the ass as trying to get the ultimate weapon in Final Mix.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
it's already annoying enough that you have to get the final weapon at all if
Jesus
you want the strong.
Okay, at least the original version of Kingdom Hearts 2, it's doable. Final Mix, you gotta go like an extra 5 steps to get there.
okay. So to explain what the issue is with getting Ultimate Weapon, there is this item called Orichalcum Plus. There are only at least 7
There's only
of
like
them.
7.
Yeah.
So you have to get them all.
Yeah, you have to get them all, but the game says you are required to get 9.
That's why you gotta use, I think it's one of the Serenity materials to cut the recipe in half.
Actually, it's the energy shard.
Oh, it's the energy shard?
Because energy is what Serenity is what enhances what you're going.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's enhance it. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Just enhance it.
Oh look, we're recreating.
Energy cuts the recipe down in half.
Oh look, we're recreating that scene from the movie, guys. We're recreating the dance scene. Look at how
Look at
how lacking. Look at how lacking in the light. Look at how lacking in the lighting in there. This scene is. Especially
this is a bad recreation. There's no stitch up in the ceiling. 2 out of 10.
Oh, and there's also no. I don't even think there's any music.
Should be.
I mean, hell, Mrs. Potts isn't even singing. Well, at the very least, the ballroom isn't uncanny CGI.
Yep. Yes, I know I'm using Rock Smash on Starmie. Do I care? No.
Fran versus every psychic type. Rock smash, rock smash, rock smash, rock smash.
No, that's what Umbreon's
Enjoy
for.
the evening. And of course,
Man, I
our
stopped by
guest,
looking on
welcome
around
to.
Ruby.
Oh, Gen 3? Oh, wow.
Oh, great, Zaldan's here.
Oh, God. Mr. Pain in the ass.
Yeah, we're gonna have to endure that boss fight today. Which, by the way, Fran, the boss fight isn't even that hard. It's just some people don't know.
Shut up. Dude, it was the first time I got to Zaldin, it was a freaking chore for me. I had to freaking pull a Mickey just to beat him.
Which one was Zaldin?
He's
the Lancer.
He's the Dragoon, own member of the
He's the guy with the
organization.
6 freaking lances. Six freaking lances.
I only took one try to beat that guy.
No Mickey.
Yeah.
No Mickey.
Let your anger grow.
Well, and Fran,
What the fuck was I doing?
I'm
Stop
guessing.
me fucking up.
Fran, were you using block?
These guys first.
Nope. I rarely ever use block on the
Does blocking with my face count?
No, we're not having beasts in this party.
What the hell's wrong with you?
You're
Why
not
would
Simple.
you not want these?
Simple. I don't use guest party members
Why?
because they're useless.
Dude, Donald is useless.
Donald can at least until Riku.
there for friggin'
Joker's a moron.
That is an understatement. That is a gross understatement.
Place him with the damn party member.
He's only there to be dropped for the father, nothing else.
Ha ha!
I'm with that anger.
Sorry. Okay, so basically, the Lancer nobodies are how we learn the gimmick of our boss fight, which is we block his attack and then use jump. You can learn this attack many times, and it is busted.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and during my grinding, I've gotten to level 46. Wait.
About to go clean Highwood up.
It's heard of water.
Who hasn't heard of Whataburger?
Oh my god. That,
I
okay,
haven't.
okay, if I have one regret about my trip in Dallas, I never had Whataburger. That's my
Hey,
only
you
regret.
live up north, I mean, of course you. But
And you-
they didn't really have one in my town until today when one was about to open.
You know, Fran,
Nice.
one thing I'm surprised about, Fran, and when you went to California, you never went to
No, I've never been
In-N-Out.
to California.
Oh. Well, I'm sure.
Why'd you think I went to California for?
Oh, right, you went to Vegas. My bad.
Yeah. Vegas is the furthest west I've been.
You know, the weird thing. The weird thing is that a lot of people complain about one scene in Iron Man and 1, which is when Tony he goes to Burger King for a quote-unquote American burger when In-N-Out exists.
Yeah.
But
there's
here,
a reason for the Burger King.
yeah, I know it's because Robert Downey Jr. is grateful to BK for helping him overcome his addiction. So basically, it's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, it would be strange for him not to indulge in that. Remember when Neo Shadows used to be a pain in the ass in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix?
Nope.
They were a pain in the ass. Oh, Grant, I've never got that.
Okay, basically, Neo Shadows in the first game have this thing where they hardly flinch when you hit them.
Oh, so basically they had a super armor.
a bit of a super armor, not really.
Yeah, if they don't flinch, then chance of it might be super. Chance.
Well, you can
That's
still.
what super armor is you can get hit while flinching.
Let's go to the West Wing.
Yeah, so it took out cool trains, which you're not gonna see after Gen 3. They get changed to 8 stringers.
Cool. Yeah,
I
after
don't know
Gen.
why they changed. I don't know why they changed it, but it's whatever.
Yeah, they're basically the same thing.
Yeah, because the function is not that much of a difference.
God, I love using.
Here, a degree, Chris Story.
No, I do not have. I do not have a college degree. I don't.
And Jeff, dude, I got a high school diploma. Educate me.
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, Fran and I have high. No.
Because Christery is going to end very soon.
What?
Christery, you know, he's
I never doing that.
Gizmo told him what Christery is.
The history of Kristen Weston Chandler.
Ooh.
Many are theorizing him going to jail was his tail.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
How the hell have you not even heard the name?
It was about we live. That's how.
You're on the internet, bro.
I love the way. I love the way those specific heartless go down.
Doesn't mean that much.
Kristen Weston Chandler is Christian.
Oh, him. My bad.
Chandler, also known as Christine Weston Chandler.
Could have straight up said that. Be easy to understand instead of freaking going around a freaking loop.
It's a magic loop, don't you know? And Ben may not be joining us tonight due to the fact that he's gonna be with his family vacating.
That's understandable.
Oh, I know. We could stream Sonichu, the animated series.
No!
The hell?
No!
Don't you bet. Trying to kill me.
I think it's because alcohol will
Motherfucker.
make a drinking game out of it.
Take a shot every time a Final Fantasy X character says something cringe.
Take a shot from Jack and Coke for me.
Oh.
You be dying of food poisoning them every time.
Oh god.
And Beast is mad because Zaldin has the rose.
Hey, at least if you having a drink that'll hit the spot. So I'll take it.
Remember in the movie when the Beast shows Belle
Oh
where
fuck yeah, Sea King is frozen.
Please calm down.
Calm down? You just had to have a party, didn't you? Don't you see what's happened?
Hey, what's with you?
Yeah, just
Hey.
a little bit. Hit with Iron Tail.
Rose. My rose.
And there we go.
What? That? He took it?
at the very
Surely you
you know
can
the
find
weird
another
thing is
rose.
that Beauty and the Beast
You
didn't
don't
really
know
have like a
anything.
sequel that takes place after
That's
the
not fair,
movie.
Beast. Don't take it out on Belle. It's not like she stole
They
it.
had a Christmas thing where they had enough animation budget to animate Tim
You
Curry's
don't have to
lips.
apologize.
And then they had that Reject TV series.
They didn't really have a show though.
No, they tried to have a show. Oh, that was
Yeah,
what Belle's
okay.
Magical
Okay.
World
It was
was.
boring as fuck.
Except for that one meme face that Belle had.
Look at me.
Yeah, that was the highlight of the
This is what I am.
Out of all the princesses to make a show
When
out
I
of
first
though,
got here,
that had to be
I
Belle?
tried to change.
Well, the thing is, I think the reason why they made the show is
But
to
I
help
was
fill
only
in the
fooling
gap between
myself. I
in
can't
the,
be any different.
like
I'll always
the
be
point
a
when
beast,
Belle
so I
starts
should
to see
live like
something
a
nice
beast
about the Beast and
with no one
their
alone.
dance scene.
Goodbye.
Oh, so like filling the gaps of like the many days that she was held captive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, okay, that makes sense, but
no.
how you can explain
One's
to the
already
audience without making them confused?
Look,
And
Belle,
meanwhile-
leave this to us. If we can get the Beast's rose back, he'll calm down.
And meanwhile, Hercules Meanwhile, Hercules and Aladdin had successful TV shows, and Aladdin's took place after, or his first sequel, and then his TV show led into the second sequel.
There was a lot to work with there. That was the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of there's enough differences, and there's a lot of fresh ideas you could do with Hercules and Aladdin, considering different mythologies.
Also,
what is there to do with?
Tarzan already had a lot of books.
Yeah, and Tarzan, you can do a lot with like jungle animals too. Even more than just jungle animals too. You could probably like have like a plane crash, and there's like, I don't know, lions and shit like that come into the jungle.
wasn't there an animated Tarzan show already?
There was. That's what we're saying. There's a lot of material to work with already.
Was also great because it already had a huge book series.
And with the Animal Kingdom being vast, there's a lot you could do.
Yeah, there's a lot you could work with. You know,
Yeah.
don't worry about running out of ideas for a while.
And because it's Disney, they somehow worked in dinosaurs and other mythological stuff. And
Come
like
on, you need to hear this.
Might take some liberties, but
You used to be fearless.
Right, but it's
You would have
still
given
it's
your
awesome
life
to
to
see
save
Tarzan beat the shit out of cat people and dinosaurs.
That sounds awesome.
No, but that's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
you
though.
should have kept
Aladdin,
some for
Hercules,
yourself.
Tarzan, they had shit to work
mean,
with.
are you really gonna
even
throw your happiness
before,
away?
they had their movies because
The rose is your only
there's a
hope,
lot in their
isn't it?
mythology and their background that you
Well,
could do with
it's
it.
the only
But
hope
with
for Cogsworth
Beauty
and
and
the others
Beast,
too.
sure, you could like fill in
So
the
don't
gaps
throw
of
away
the
your last
days of
chance.
like
Remember
what
what
they
it
were
was
doing,
like
what was
before Belle lived
happening.
here?
But how long?
there's only so
would-
much you could really do until you're like, oh, crap, now
Yeah.
what?
How long could you keep
See?
that going until
You
it
can't
just
give
seems
up.
monotonous?
Not now.
Like
I'm sure the creators of Pokemon would say, allow us to introduce
So belongs to
ourselves.
me.
Pokemon is something else,
Zelda
though,
will
because that's based
never
off
be
an already
welcome
existing
here.
a video game that had side stories, that had comic books, not manga, comic books, actual comic books. That's
Right.
completely different. They have a lot of lore behind it already. Beauty and the Beast. I mean, what do you have there except for, what happened in between the beginning and the end of that certain tale? There's not really much you can do. I mean, how many times do we have to see the Beast just lose control of his emotions?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
How
by
many
the
times-
way, I see a scythe in there. I wonder.
No, it does belong to. Okay, dude, it's not Persona 4. It would not belong to the Reaper.
Nope, but it does belong to a Reaper. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, the Reaper of the cards.
Yep. He's not wrong considering his game of origin.
I think
And-
that's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
And here we have Organization 13 member number 11, Marluxia, the
Oh,
graceful
yeah.
assassin and main villain of Chain of Memories.
Oh yes.
His gimmick,
And what is he associated with? Cherry blossoms.
yes, since and
If,
that
if you know about cherry blossoms, you understand.
you want to scream. So basically, the amount of hits we could take is based on our level.
Depends on your level. Like, if you're doing low level run, you find Marluxia. Oh, good.
I'm already excited for Kingdom Hearts 4 being a thing because the game's gonna pull some weird shit.
It's gonna look weird. as
You
hell.
can restore
Based
your
on how-
count.
Based on what they initially showed us.
I mean, there was some world that didn't expect Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yeah.
There were some worlds that didn't expect Kingdom Hearts 3. I didn't think they would actually. Because of the 1, 2, Chain of Memories, 3, 5, 8, like 2 days, like they could have taken the opportunity to go to Pixar at any day, at any time. Like they could have gone to Monsters Inc. They could have gone to Toy Story 2, and I'm like, yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. Then with Kingdom Hearts 3,
Kingdom Hearts 3, boom, they wait till Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
So they finally go to Toy Story.
right? And I'm seeing them going into bed. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, they're coming from good. No, wait, what? And I see them made of plastic and shit. I'm like, holy shit, they finally did it.
So we have two QTAs in this boss fight, which are Aerial Strike and Restore Count. Aerial Strike deals damage, Restore Count restores your count by a few hits.
By a few, but like, you know, I don't think that's one you want to like constantly use up.
Yeah.
It gets diluted more use, essentially. So like imagine playing Pokemon and you're trying to move the opposite of Fury.
Oh, come on!
Where it's like really strong the first time you use it, then when you keep using it, it loses power. Something like that.
I had to get this form during this boss fight.
Oh, you got Andy? You anti?
Yeah.
Yep!
With the way he sounds, like the moment he said form, I'm like, yep, he anti.
I wouldn't have minded using anti-form. It's already cool enough.
I know, but it's like
Let's try this again.
Damage.
Let's try this again with a bit more emotion.
Because you're not gonna freaking one-shot someone.
Oh, you know what sucks? If you got the anti-form, let's keep on.
Oh god.
Oh god, you stuck in that form.
I can just imagine. No, imagine like getting anti-form like 50 times straight after you get the 2-1 Keyblade.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's a Final Maze exclusive because it has the ability where if you go to the dry form, there's a 50-50 chance you're going to go anti or final form. And you need to have that Keyblade equipped to be able to get final form.
Yep.
But that's after the Roxas boss fight. Which can be a bit of a chore even if you are prepared.
Yep, as I found out when I first played this game on critical mode.
They ain't got the music for that boss fight. It's freaking awesome.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I hope they go to a blood fight.
Oh my god, how the hell have they not done that by now?
Like, imagine them in insect form.
Dude, in insect form on PS5.
Oh.
With the way those systems are running.
Yep.
They can do it.
We saw them in animal form already.
Yeah. Like with Pride Rock.
Yeah, that was adorable. I want to see them like straight up as anthropomorphic insects trying to operate.
Trying to fight it.
They fight against Kevin Spacey, is what you're trying to say.
Basically Kevin Spacey.
Dude, Kevin Spacey's an awesome actor. I don't care about.
He's a great actor, but
I just don't care about him outside of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I care that he did that shit, but I don't care I don't care about if he's trying to like talk about the action talent.
Yeah. No, see, now it makes sense why he's a freaking hero in Advanced Warfare. Makes the whole sense.
Food. The grasshoppers eat the food.
The Kevin Spacey situation is sketchy as all hell all over the place.
Yep.
Like,
Alex finally speaks.
He speaks. He speaks.
I got done with the thing that I needed to be quiet for.
That makes sense.
I was doing some audio mixing and I needed to
You need to concentrate.
yeah.
Ah!
Kidnapped.
I hate that. I hate that attack.
Which one?
The one where he spawns like 3 black circles around. That can instant kill.
Yeah, that one can be.
That one and his explosion inability are both practically insta kill.
Yeah. So
I buried Riku while you weren't looking.
Gotta be careful.
Let's go to Hollow Bastion.
Oh, great Parasect. Evolve from that one Pokemon you're probably gonna have all the time dealing with for Legends Arceus.
Let's go to Hollow Bastion, we say. It'll be fun, we say.
They said.
I'll go with that.
I mean, in the first game, yes.
How did you escape from Movie Bob? I thought
See, here's the thing. Movie Bob is too fat to outrun me. He only managed to get the drop on me because he had those really soft shoes on. And as soon as I managed to get free, there was no way he was going to catch up to me.
And even then...
So you tell me he had Crocs on.
But is that because he ate too much cake or ate too much crow?
Yes.
He ate too much Mountain Dew. Oh. He ate too much Mountain Dew.
Marinated chicken breast.
Yes.
That's an actual...
Wait, oh, that's a thing?
Yes.
Well, back then, like, I think it was like like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
If you were to go like 3-4 years back, there's like 12 packs of Mountain Dews that say that they have ingredients for marinating chicken or turkey and a shit ton of Mountain Dew.
Here we go.
Legit recipe and everything, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So they got like recipe you use Mountain Dew as a marinade.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
National.
I thought it was like beer or something. Like a beer batter or anything. But Mountain Dew, what the fuck?
Right? It's like using a Tootsie Roll. It's like using a centerless Tootsie Roll pop to stir your coffee. Sure,
It's sweet. It's so weird.
sounds good to a 12-year-old, but to a grown-ass
So a grown-ass man that probably regularly drinks coffee, that's gonna be like, what the fuck?
right? That's exactly what I'm saying. This is like something a 12-year-old would think of.
Implying Movie Bob drinks coffee.
That would actually be healthy.
Movie Bob drinks concentrated sugar every day. He doesn't even drink Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew is what he marinates his chicken in. And no, this man then adds pure corn syrup and sugar to his Mountain Dew every day.
Damn.
God damn. You're assuming he's, skilled enough to make something that drinkable, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hate this. I hate that move so much.
Still owes Alex $100.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm at the reception gate.
You know, I'm surprised Movie Bob has never tried to date anyone, like, outside of Twitter. He's supposed to be some sort of intellectual. He's supposed to be some sort of intellectual, or so he acts anyway. You would think he would try and debate someone live on YouTube or something. That's what a lot of them intellectuals and philosophy, whatever the fuck kind of people are.
He probably learned from John Tron's debate with Destiny that that's probably not a good idea.
Probably a good idea to get smacked in the face.
Yep. I'm restoring my counts, because I am not taking chances.
And now pretty much in Victory Road.
Which, by the way, has absolutely no trainers. Fucking hell!
Well, no trainers if you don't count, the rival.
Remind me, what did you name the rival, or did you go with the vanilla?
No, I kept it at default silver.
Second floor.
Ah, that's lame.
There's like literally no reason to be in Victory Road here for Gen 2, but
Oh, and by the way, since Marluxia has no audible dialogue when he whispers, you could just ad-lib. Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la.
my TV, no.
You talk like la-la-la.
God damn. You have any orders for me to say with a straight face?
The fact that that's an actual fucking song.
I still have no idea what the hell that song is called.
I'm sure we could find out by Google.
You might have like Shazam it. Just have that clip playing and just Shazam it. Just to find it.
Why is he giving me extra hits?
No, next time Whispers.
And
Whispers, I'm gonna treat you like Brock Lesnar treated that ring at SummerSlam.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of wrestlers,
that is like a visual I never thought I'd see at a wrestling show live.
What, bulldozer? I think so.
With the, yeah, when Brock took the tractor and lifted up the ring, it was like, oh shit.
Well, I mean, I think Stone Cold would do something like that.
Yeah. Nah. He would have that darn thing soaked in beer. Before doing anything else. He would have that darn thing soaked in beer.
Brock pulled out a goddamn forklift and lifted the damn ring.
And remember, this is during the last man standing match, by the way. God damn.
Oh, speaking of wrestlers,
I've never seen that. I've never seen anything like that before. That shit.
Oh, by the.
Speaking of things we never thought we'd see before, have you seen Logan Paul wrestle?
Yeah. And I was at WrestleMania when I saw him wrestle.
Dude, I never.
Put me in a match against that guy right now.
Bro, nah, like when he doing something for like boxing or wrestling, dude's committed to do
Like
good.
I said, put me in a match against that guy right now.
That would be some shit.
I'd pay to see that.
Let's start to go fund. Let's start to go fund me. Gallon Gun versus Logan Paul. We try to on the dough. Hey, somebody will pay him.
Somebody's sponsoring him.
Somebody got it.
Fucking Enzo Amore got fired. Zero evidence.
Well, yeah, he got fired. Yeah, because the woman, the freaking crazy bitch. Because remember, the crazy bitch made it up.
No, I'm sorry. Enzo Amore got.
Enzo got deleted.
Delete.
No, he's still getting work, just not WWE. He's working indie shows now.
Backstairs.
Now, a few weeks ago, Vince McMahon just
Well, yeah. Okay, there's a reason why. There's a reason why.
He did it, woman.
I'm fired.
Yeah, because some scandalous shit. That's the reason why. This ain't okay, boom, mode. Okay, I'm stopping now. It's like, okay, let me stop because more shit's gonna come out.
Vinnie Mac should have retired 20 fucking years ago.
I know, right?
5 years ago, man.
Shit.
No, I'll give him a little bit of credit there, you know. Oh, he should have.
Should have retired after he took that shitty stunner at WrestleMania from Austin.
At this point, I'm banging my head against a brick wall.
He should have retired when he turned to PG.
Nah, you still would have made it.
What's that?
You know, there's a reason.
This is a kid that's, I know, family friendly and everything.
That too. That too. It was just easy way to turn
He's got the eye of the tiger.
But, oh, come on, you're telling me that
Ryan Kaiser, they're on special tonight.
the fuck? You just changed the lyrics to Heart Attack.
Yeah, that's what Weird Al did.
Yeah, that's possible. Because there's Weird Al, that's possible.
I was gonna say that,
God damn it.
So Marluxia.
So that's a parody of. I don't really know. I don't even have to say that.
I was gonna say that Marluxia is voiced by the same guy who voices Blue from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Keith Ferguson.
Yeah, the only time I ever saw Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was when when Blue sang A Little Help to My Friends by the Beatles at the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Walk the hell out of this house.
Well, no, five six tomatoes that towards you. Oh.
Got to go there.
So yeah, overall SummerSlam is pretty good. Help that hat to Jack and Coke. So
Man, Jack and Logan Paul can even improve like that.
I know, right?
But yeah, you said he's dedicated, but
you can hate the guy, but you can't. You give him an opportunity to work in the ring. It's like he's not gonna half-ass it.
he did like a frog splash. He did like
Through the announce table, by the way. Through the announce table.
He did a jump from the ropes, jump from the turnbuckle. He did like
Excuse me.
suplex.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck am I cheering for the guy I hate? This really is wrestling again.
Dude, you can say the same for Pat McAfee.
You know, the worst part is, I ended up imagining the only reason why Alex would gain respect for Roman Reigns again, and that's just as if he taped Paul Heyman's mouth shut and then chokeslammed him through the announcer table.
Well, okay, Paul Heyman did go through the announcer table, but Brock.
Oh.
Brock and
Brock Lesnar, you are now my favorite wrestler.
Big old cowboy.
I don't care if this boss fight isn't going anywhere. If we keep this up, it's gonna be hilarious.
Just because he had 5 points, get out of there. Get out of pushing against Brock Lesnar.
For the first time in like 15, 16 years, I actually like Brock Lesnar.
Damn.
I find it.
I hated him the moment he was going after the street.
Don't use my yeah. Brock did not need that. I don't care what anybody says. Brock did not need to break the streak.
Oh, you know what they could have? You know what they could have done? You know, they could have either had him walk out undefeated, or
just have someone number to break it.
Right.
That's what we need to do.
Or give it to somebody who was like Kane. Kane could have broken the streak. I would have accepted that.
No, if somebody protected Kane enough to like still be a monster, yeah, but Kane in 97, 98 was a freaking monster. As soon as 99, he basically got human stripes.
You could bring back the Big Red Machine if you wanted to.
It's not the same. Not the same. It won't be the same.
It doesn't matter. You could build them up for about a year.
It won't be the same.
Of him,
remember,
fucking slaughtering guys in the ring, you know.
And it's still not. And you're still not gonna get him to how he was in 97 and 98. That's when he was a real monster.
I'm just saying, you can make him. You can get him over. But
granted, he's older
now.
There actually was almost a...
Hi, Amanda.
You have the ability.
Yeah, because he's the imposter king.
Luke Gallows was almost...
Yeah, before they nixed it.
They literally threw fake Kane out of the building.
Yeah, after taking his mask off, then he came back as a little fella.
But seriously, like, I think you could have taken like 6 months to a year and turn Kane back into something worth fearing. You know?
Yeah, by then they probably no Dodie.
And then
no Dodie at the time.
Yes, obviously, fucking obviously they could. Like, obviously WWE has the ability to fuck that up. They can fuck up the most obvious shit in the world.
Remember, DQ finished inside Hell in a Cell.
Amanda also says the puppies say hi.
Yeah, I remember.
If they were to do that, the ring has to be on fire too.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna
so an Inferno match.
Yeah, make it an Inferno match.
These days they probably won't do another Inferno match.
No, they're not gonna do another Inferno match. The fucking ring's gonna catch on fire, and then the building. They can't get insurance for that shit.
No, you do it the way they used to do it with the gas light box. That's all it is.
You can't get insured for that shit.
You better do it though, at least once a year. I want to see them to sell ladies on fire.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, ECW shit, CCW shit, man. That's different. This is WWE.
No, that's a whole nother level of violence. You're talking.
What about JCW?
Oh, Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Oh, somebody actually knows that by its acronym.
Like that's a thing at all.
Dude,
Yeah.
you forget whose server I'm in, bro.
A friend of mine who I used to be a wrestling commentator with, that's over on another YouTube channel. Peyton, if you're out there, you know who you are.
There you go, throw my name.
Yeah, Peyton, Hunter P. Brown. Yeah, Peyton, if you're out there, or say hi.
Also join our Discord server.
Oh shit, I'm straight up.
Yeah, so like we used to talk about stuff in between doing the little wrestling machinima shows that we did. And one of the stories he told was about how he competed in a JCW Open Challenge and got scars on his back from a member of the Insane Clown Posse hitting him with a barbed wire baseball bat.
Ooh. Oh. Just imagine that, because when we say barbed wire, you already know. Ooh, it's gonna be painful.
Yeah.
It's gonna be painful.
Peyton, if you're listening to this,
that's one of those like, yeah, you just gotta take that shit.
if you're listening to this, please feel free to correct me because
You can take that shit easy. There's no easy way to put it that.
I'm pretty sure I'm not remembering this story entirely correctly, but
And watch it. Here's how it happens.
I mean, I got the gist of it, so you know.
Yeah. Let's get the gist. Oof.
Okay, so of the people who are here, Princess Jasmine is the only one who I actually believe has any kind of magical abilities to hold back the fucking darkness. Cinderella is goddamn useless. Sleeping Beauty,
No, not even. We got the fairy godmother.
Fairy Godmother
okay.
is separate from Cinderella.
Yeah, that's not Cinderella herself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what? The magic? Are we gonna count the magic mice now? Fuck you. But seriously, okay, like of the assembled, like, okay, hey, Alice isn't even a Disney princess, and like she's just some girl who fell down a fucking rabbit hole.
Is she related to maybe at least? I mean, did I know?
As far as we don't know. Dude, she's just a girl that on a drug trip. That's it. That's all.
On a drug trip that may or may not involve Johnny Depp.
Yeah, Snow
universe.
Snow White can keep house. Sleeping Beauty can prick her finger on a thing and fall asleep for 100 years.
A spindle.
Yeah, Cinderella.
Alright, so now I'm at delete 4.
Cinderella's a seamstress, and that's about it. Like, Princess Jasmine is the only one who comes close to having any kind of abilities that could have helped this. And most of those would have been found by, like fucking artifacts from Agrabah, you know?
And by the way, Fran, the Elite Four in your area is piss easy.
Yeah.
What game is French one?
Pokemon Crystal. He's playing up until Gen 6 the easiest Pokemon generation imaginable.
You know, Super Mario Odyssey was a favorite comic.
Oh yeah.
Sandbox games usually are.
Yeah, sandbox games. Okay.
It's funny how Mario Odyssey is like the game.
I'll find the first member, Will, who's special in second.
Mario Odyssey is
Yeah, it pretty much is. You know what?
It's funny how Mario
With the
Odyssey
size of the world, it pretty much is.
is basically like Sonic 06, how it was supposed to be, you know?
It should have been.
Yeah, but it's actually decent. I say that somebody played a lot of World of Warcraft back in the day.
It was more like he was playing on a server called Turtle Wow.
Oh, come on.
I plan on playing on it. There's a lot of MMOs I sign up for that I plan on trying.
And there was a lot of great people I was playing with.
Jinx, Loco.
You don't play with other players who call you typical of what are called
Well, speaking of concepts, let's move on to our first topic of the evening.
That sounds so bad.
Oh boy.
God damn it!
Star Trek Picard Season 3 is, quote, has con-level villain Jean-Luc Beverly tension and the Enterprise.
Excuse me?
Yes.
It's the Picard TV show that's been making the rounds.
The ruining. Making the ruins.
Star Trek Picard, more like it. The moment I heard
Picard is technically kind of an ultra Chad in that show because he's like getting with a much younger Romulan woman. So that's a little bit absurd.
Yeah, more of like I like the other guy better.
Kirk.
No, not Kirk.
Cisco?
Is that his name? The guy with the beard? The guy
No, that's Riker.
Yeah,
There
Riker.
you go.
Yeah, see, my mind automatically went to Captain, so I'm thinking you're talking to Cisco, but yeah.
It's like Riker is like on the top.
Scroll down to Riker.
And put your ass up. Oh, down to Riker. It's like Riker's up there, and then second is Kirk. Third was Picard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Picard used to be like number 1, number 2, depending on how I felt at the time. And like, if we're not counting things that were released after Insurrection, certainly, you know. Well,
DS9, you're gonna be gotta make sure.
Picard wasn't in DS9.
I know that.
Nemesis was released after DS9.
I thought you were like counting Star Trek as a whole, like knowledge of the Picard time.
Okay, I'm talking about like if we're counting like just like TNG Generations, First Contact and Insurrection, and Picard is like number 1, number 2 favorite captain. When you start getting into Picard, I want everyone involved with that show to make a deep apology and then slap themselves in the face and then apologize again. Because that show ruined Captain Picard. That show ruined Star Trek worse than Discovery did. And that's fucking saying something. Because like Discovery's season 1 and 2 are dog shit. Season 3 is kinda not as dog shit, but like and like Picard season 1 starts off as like kind of and then season 2 is the worst thing ever. Like it's the worst Star Trek thing fucking ever.
I'm just glad people stopped dogging on Enterprise.
Been a long road. It's been a long
Okay, so I'm just taking care of Will now. It seems awfully familiar. Yes,
I really like that.
You know, the weird thing, and you know, considering the fact that you haven't beaten Gen 1 yet on stream, it's going to be very confusing to people who have been following your stuff.
I'm probably just gonna like do it over on Firefly at this point.
Yeah.
It's been so long. I might as well.
Yeah, you might as well.
Kogo, who somehow in between generations just got a freaking upgrade. They went from gym leader to Elite 4 member.
Yep, and his daughter Janine has taken over for him.
Wow, so this incredibly pivotal cutscene where we find out that if we put up the barriers between the worlds again, we'll never be able to see the characters from Final Fantasy ever again, and is not voiced at all. and is one static shot.
Static Shock?
He said shot.
I know.
What the?
Here we go. Here we go.
I know. I know he said Static Shot. I just wanted to do the joke.
Static Shack.
Yuffie, why are you not looking at him when you said that?
Static Shack.
It's Yuffie.
Wait, was there an episode with... Oh, wait, I forgot. There's an episode of Static Shock where Shaquille O'Neal is actually in the show.
That follows is animated. Why?
It wasn't just one episode. It was like a few, including some other basketball stars at the time.
It was the Harlem Globetrotters. I believe. No, wait, I think it was different. I know Karl Malone was in that show.
Did you almost say Post Malone?
I almost did.
He almost did something.
I almost did because I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid. Yep,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
even
he
sang the season 3, season 4 theme song.
So, Alex Kurtzman has been quoted as saying, the key thing for us was that we did not want the crew... We did not want to have the crew sort of come and have cameos. We wanted everyone to have significant roles and to whet appetites a bit and see things come back together. Crews in different places around the galaxy. At the start of the season, we slowly see them come together. So this is basically like the plot of Picard Season 1, but with more of the cast of TNG and fewer original characters. Okay. So... translation, get ready to see the rest of the TNG cast ruined, guys. Because it's not enough to ruin Data, Riker, Picard, 7 of 9.
How the fuck do you ruin 7 of 9 and why with a fucking alcoholistic personality?
I don't know, but...
Guinan. They ruined fucking Guinan. They didn't even tell the actress who played young Guinan that she was going to be playing young Guinan. By the way, young Guinan looks nothing like Whoopi Goldberg, despite the fact that Whoopi Goldberg is in TNG as young Guinan, and she looks the same as she did in the show. And they have this bullshit explanation of why Guinan looks old now, and it's... You know, they could have just not addressed it. Or they could have... like, the Q thing. The Q thing was fucking perfect. Like, Q comes... Oh, yeah, they ruined Q, too.
Of course
but yeah, Q comes back, he looks at Picard, says, "Oh, you've gotten old, let me catch up." Snaps his fingers, and he's old again, too. And that's actually kind of funny.
I thought wasn't Q one of those people that nobody liked in that show?
Q is he's a character you love to hate. Like, he shows up and his episodes are always really good, but the fact that he's there makes kind of this.
Have they ruined Michael Dorn?
I don't think Worf has come back in that show yet.
I think he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
I did. I watched Red Letter Media's reviews of those. I didn't watch anything else, so...
I love how these QuickTime events were not designed to have Donald and Goofy be in a cutscene at all, so they're just standing there doing whatever.
Yummy shit.
Every time we want anything to have to do with Kingdom Hearts, take a shot every time they name each and every single guy in the trio. Hey, hello,
In the specific order. It has to be in the specific order, Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Yep.
Right? It's always that order, and it's always each of them binding. Like, you can't just say, "Hey, what's up, guys?" They're like, "Oh my god, my friends." It's always like, Sora, Donald, Goofy, Sora, Donald, Goofy. Take a shot.
You know, funnily enough,
How does nobody notice this?
because nobody working on the writing of this game or any other game, they don't have a thesaurus on standby.
We have the best truth.
Are we sure this is even a goof troop?
Oh, because we're going to the goof troop.
And of course,
That's a game I like to see.
God damn it.
Oh man, Goof Troop was really good, but only if you had like a second player.
Only.
Speaking of multiplayer stuff, I ended up getting the Teen Titans video game and Diddy Kong Racing at Terrificon.
You have to be this when you say Teen Titans, a video game.
Teen Titans!
Oh, that one. Okay.
Alex has seen at least a handful of episodes of Teen Titans, starting with the Control Freak episodes.
I'm surprised he's never come back at anything outside of the Teen Titans cartoon.
Control Freak.
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, he's the
outside of the cartoons. He's been in Teen Titans Go, but I've never seen him like utilized in anything outside of that.
Well, the thing is that Control Freak and Mumbo Jumbo were characters created for the show specifically. They're like Harley Quinn and Livewire in that regard.
Yeah, but Harley Quinn and Livewire have appeared in other things.
Yeah, they became.
because they got popular.
Yeah.
They got really popular. Control Freak and Mumbo Jumbo become popular enough, right?
Livewire was not popular. Livewire was in Supergirl because they ran out of other Superman villains.
Actually, he was in Livewire debuted in Superman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
He debuted in Superman the Animated Series, and the only reason they put her in the Superman in the Supergirl TV show was because the writers. I think the writers ran out of other Superman villains that weren't going to be used in Man of Steel or in Justice League and things like that. Now we're not getting a Man of Steel 2, apparently. So that's completely up in the fucking air.
Wait, did they fuck up Livewire somehow?
Oh, she was just really fucking irritating.
Like she is in Superman the Animated Series.
She was worse. She was worse than she was in Superman the Animated Series.
Oh, please, what they would do. Did they change the outfit?
Nothing too terrible. It's just, Supergirl. Supergirl is a terrible show.
What about the outfit?
I don't fucking remember it. I think it looked like Discount Electro.
Oh, fuck that.
From.
Look at they massacred my girl.
Well, welcome to my world like 7 years ago, man. And I am one of the world's biggest fans of the Super Family. Superman, Supergirl, Superboy. Yeah, I fucking love Supergirl. Supergirl was one of my favorite characters in DC Comics, and they turned her into a shitty Superman knockoff.
They basically made her Rule 63 Superman.
Except less tolerable. Like there was no, she didn't have like the goofy, genuine earnestness around a more powerful exterior. Or like part of the reason why I like Smallville so much is because even though he doesn't ever really put on the costume, he's still got the fucking attitude. He's got like the slightly smarmy, haha. I'm just Clark Kent. I'm not really Superman, but I'm still totally going to act like I'm a little bit in charge, despite the fact that I'm acting kind of weak, Oh, like I've got confidence, but you don't know that kind of thing.
I actually like that version of Supergirl.
Yeah, shame that she and one of the other people were. No, wait, no. Okay, I was gonna say.
I'm sure to figure out what to say. By the way, I took him to beat Toga, and now Dragoon is now Dragonair.
Nice.
Yep.
You know what I really didn't get?
Helps that game have a whole experience, sure. So
Well, and considering the fact that you don't really need anybody major, or to,
Yeah,
you don't
I
need
don't
to
need like there's not a Pokemon that's like, okay, I need this to get through this one. And now I'm dealing with the only returning member of the main four.
well, this, yeah, but
Yeah, besides Lance, obviously the only other returning member.
and the thing is with Bruno, he's always been a joke.
More or less.
Bruno Sammartino?
No, Bruno.
No, not the former Dodo champion for 7 years.
Man, he's like, he was fucking old and yet he was still buff as shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so no. So, the people who were involved with the Nexium cult were Kristen Croy and Allison Mack. The girl who played Supergirl on that show was not involved.
You know, I really didn't get the beginning of Supergirl, right? They were trying to figure out her costume, which, you know...
Just copy Superman's. Go to the Fortress of Solitude and use the super pursuit generator that he has there. He has it. We know he has it. It's in the fucking show. Like later seasons of the show, have it in the goddamn show.
She practically wears just Superman's outfit, but with a skirt, not pants. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Are you got a complex or something, bitch? What the hell is this outfit? You gonna go on Nissan next time you party your cousin next time, man?
It's actually a thing that happened in the comics once.
And let's not forget the time when Lex Luthor made a clone of Kara just so that he could have sex with her.
I would. Yeah. Wouldn't you?
Yes. Well, hold on.
But then, of course, he already makes a hate baby with Connor.
Wait, made by Lex Luthor, though?
Lex Luthor actually contributed to the genetic makeup of Connor Kent.
Yes.
Yeah, the original.
What I was trying to say though was,
and don't worry, Supergirl didn't ruin.
With Connor, he made a hate baby in the form of Connor.
Yes. As I apologize for the lack of proper usage.
Tactile telekinesis instead of actual light.
Ouch. God damn it.
Actually, Connor can fly.
I mean, if you talk about
Apologies to Laura Vandervoort. She was not involved with the Nexium cult. Did any of you know what the Nexium cult is?
Nope, and shit, I care.
Isn't that cult that was run by, what was that fucker's name?
Yeah, which fucker?
The artist, the singer, fuck, his name escapes me. The guy that was on the Boondocks episode about pissing on a girl.
Oh, R. Kelly.
Yeah, him.
Was not R. Kelly.
Damn it!
R. Kelly is not a
No, R.
cult.
Kelly from he's making a video about pissing on someone.
Yeah, R. Kelly is not a cult leader. R. Kelly is just fucking dumb. He needs to go away to prison forever. Stop pissing on people.
None of the above. I want to piss on you.
God damn it.
I piss on you. I pee on you.
What the fuck?
Get your body.
What the hell are you guys singing?
Okay, for context. Remind me to send you, if I can find it. Remind me to send you the link to Chappelle Show, Kevin.
Oh dear lord.
It's a Chappelle Show bit.
I gotta get that on DVD one of these days.
I think it's on the streaming. I think it's on the streaming service now. Chappelle Show.
I don't care. Dave doesn't make any money off of that, so I'm just gonna buy a used DVD.
Sure, you can always do that. But remember, I'm Rick James, bitch.
Like the network fucked him on the
Definitely.
streaming royalties.
Oh, definitely.
Dr. Dre got the streaming royalties for the Chronic.
Were you really gonna fuck over Dr. Dre?
That was literally just because fucking Ruthless Records forgot. Like, they forgot to say and all other forms of media,
Okay, so,
you know?
so I'll take care of so down to the last member of the
A woman who wants to see the manager.
Goddamn, I feel bad for her.
I feel.
Because her name takes so much different content. Goddamn. And no, I'm not resorting to Umbreon once.
You know, the weird thing is that there's also an emu on a farm named Karen, and he likes to attack the person who owns her.
As opposed to the emu named Emmanuel, who lives on a different farm and likes to attack the camera.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the 4th of League 4 member, Karen. She specializes in dark types, of which you're probably not going to see that many. Yeah, let's just start telling her Umbreon. Alright, not a bad starter. Start up for the party.
Yeah, I wanted to say, I was trying to bring up the fact that the costume making scene and the first Supergirl was utter shit.
Yeah.
Because
This Supergirl show is awful.
I'm like, the first time she put on like the top and like the bottom, you know, that iconic Supergirl outfit, she was like, oh, I wouldn't wear this to the beach. I'm like, wouldn't wear this to the beach? Oh, you're not even naked. You're not even wearing G-string. How do you equate this to being naked? What is this shit? You're Supergirl, not Stripperella. What the hell kind of...
No, she's not Power Girl yet.
Yeah, Power Girl.
Stripperella. Okay, I actually get that.
They should have.
You're on the CW, alright? That means you're owned by what? The WB? The WB?
No, they were on CBS at the time.
Oh, when I think CW, I think WB. That means that's WB.
Well, it was a Warner Brothers thing, but the thing was season 1 of Supergirl was a CBS show. And I was so happy when I heard that show got canceled by them. And then I was really fucking irritated when I found out that the CW picked it up. And I was like, you know what, maybe this will be better. No,
Nope.
it wasn't. And they immediately, like, Supergirl Season 2 is not as bad in some ways as Season 1, and it's worse in others. Like, for one thing, you don't have them dancing around Superman scenes because they're no longer trying to pretend that Henry Cavill is off screen doing his own thing, you know? So they actually have Tyler Hoechlin as Superman.
Yet another Sephiroth actor.
Yeah, credit where it's due. He's a damn good Superman when he's in the Superman and Lois TV show. In the Supergirl show, like, he has nothing. He has no fucking material. Like,
Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh my God. 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 I'm in the part where Marluxia is going full ham on me.
Goddamn. It's another behemoth.
Well, at least we know Supergirl's stuck around for a reason. Batwoman will not stick around for anything.
No, well, Batwoman got outright canceled by the CW after season 3. Like, they replaced. That show was a fucking train wreck for a number of reasons. One of which being the fact that the stunts on set were just flat out unsafe. Also, Ruby Rose actually fractured her spine doing one of those stunts, and was not given enough time off to allow her neck to heal. Well, her doctor actually said, if this happens again, then you will never walk again. And that's why she left. And you know what? Good for fucking her.
Also, the disrespect.
And they like, her character disappeared in a plane crash. They recast. That's when they got some bitch to be Batwoman.
It'll fit better when it's some kind of woman.
No. The exact line was, The suit is literally perfect, and then Kate says, it will be when it fits a woman, and it's like, come the fuck on. You're a special forces school dropout. Batman was literally trained by Ra's al Ghul and like the best of the best around the goddamn world. You know?
Yeah.
You guys are ninjas. You don't stand a goddamn chance against his rogues gallery. And like Kryptonite can penetrate the Batsuit for some reason, which is not how Kryptonite works. Kryptonite is actually a very fragile mineral, if you didn't know.
I mean,
Yes.
it would, but you would have to be wearing like regular plaid shirts or something like that. That's Batman armor.
Yeah.
The Batsuit in Batman is apparently indestructible unless it's like exposed to kryptonite or some shit.
Come on. No!
Yeah, hardly anybody picks up on that because nobody except for like Mauler and the EFAP crew appear to have ever actually watched.
Yes! Sorry.
Well, I mean, like, what?
Sorry.
What makes anyone think that when they hear Batman's armor? Well, what part of that will make them think that it's fragile to
kryptonite?
Of all
Absolutely
things.
Nothing. See, the
Not a
thing is,
damn freaking
it's
thing.
regular ass body armor. It's fucking tactical gear. At the end of the day.
Sorry, guys.
There you go.
I'm just gonna do a robotic gas piece that Batman made.
Wait, did I level up something? No, wait. No, I didn't. Never mind.
False alarm.
I'm getting excited for no reason.
You thought you leveled up?
Yeah, I thought I leveled up what drive form, considering I used limit form quite a bit in that boss fight.
Not enough.
No, I didn't use enough limit breaks. I needed to finish like 19 more.
Yeah.
Limit form is good, but it can be such a hassle to level up. I swear. And also those absent silhouette boss fights, you don't get Mickey to help you with that.
Yeah, so if you fuck up.
Yeah, if you fuck up, you gotta try again. And guess what? Since this is the...
We'll try again at some point.
Yep. And I'm definitely gonna have to fight against the other cast members of Chain of Memories at later on during my second visits.
And now Karen's taking care of himself. So now the Elite Four is done, now I just have to fight the champion.
Who gets his dick sucked for every Dragonite he has on his team.
Oh god.
Please don't make it into a porno.
You're gonna blow me how many times?
Gizmo, let me tell you something. Have you ever seen that one Dragonite video?
So he basically has not seen the Dragonite yet.
Get yourself a motherfucking Dragonite!
That's right, a dragon. Sweet Savior, baby Jesus, get yourself a Dragonite. The OG.
What the fuck?
That isn't...
Might as well freaking send you a link to the Dragonite yet.
Rest in peace, Kenichi Okuma, composer for the Smash Bros. Series, passed away.
That is depressing. It was like, when I heard that news, I'm like, oh, man.
Died due to esophageal cancer, I believe.
Oh, that is not a good way to go.
At all.
I know Miguel Ferrer...
Hayden said, defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania and win the mayor election of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, God.
That sounds
Someone named
funny.
Haydox is retiring from YouTube.
He's actually fairly well known.
I don't even know who that is.
Okay,
Easy.
so, Marvel Crave is reporting that that apparently Scott Lang being a glory hound is fake news, and the plot of the second of the third Ant-Man film is actually about him. Yeah, Quantumania is him trying to reconnect with his daughter, rather than
him being glory.
yeah, rather than him being a glory hound.
Yeah.
And Destin Daniel Cretton is directing Avengers: The Kang Dynasty.
Yep.
Oh,
So
they
you
better
don't
not
know.
You better not fuck up Kang, man.
Well, they already fucked up Kang in the Loki show. So
Yep.
I don't know what you're expecting.
So I don't know. They're
That's the show, though. That's the show.
Literally, we would
only know fuck up before. That's what
Yeah, that scene where Kang is just expositing to Loki and Sylvie about literally a stuff that goes on in their universe. It's like, why are you telling us this? Why are we wasting 40 minutes of showtime on exposition? That is literally what that episode was. Just a gigantic exposition dump.
know how Sam Raimi does exposition? With interesting filmmaking.
Like he did in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Yep. There's like shit going on the screen.
Yeah, when Mordo is talking about dreamwalking, we actually see it being demonstrated.
You came after all. You had
So we're being shown as well as being told.
Yep.
That's how you do things in a visual medium.
Oh, look at that.
What do you guys really want?
Just ice punch him to death. And you want to know?
Shot, bitch.
And you want to know what the
double weakness to ice.
We can exist.
You know what actually kind of makes the remakes a bit superior to the original, Fran?
How?
The fact that they actually scaled the Kanto gym leaders to your current progress.
We need your heartless and your nobody.
Because they did not bother to do that in,
Yeah, because it's like they were like, what, stuck in the 40s?
Yeah, they were practically stuck in the 40s.
Yeah, so like, hey, if you've done plenty of running, your partner's at, like, say, level 80. And yeah, it's gonna be a freaking one.
Yeah, you're...
These guys are all in hypersleep since the end of Red, Yellow, and Blue. We're just gonna...
Oh, and by the way, Lieutenant Surge in the remake looks like,
The anime?
No, he looks like Guile.
There's more Guile.
Yes, as if he wasn't already Guile of the Pokemon world. Already.
All he needs is the freaking...
Give it to Sora. Haha! Who's doing the Peter Griffin laugh? I will give credit to Zaldan's design. And the dreadlocks look neat.
Yep. Okay, boom, there you go. Aerodactyl, okay, surf.
Gonna get out of this, because I don't need it.
Defense up.
You know, I
Sora.
really hope they don't get to the Secret Wars anytime soon.
Well, there is one of the Avengers movies, so yeah, we got like
that was
a couple of years. No, I'm talking about Secret Wars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 2025, so we got a few years.
They're not gonna work in the symbiote suit. I just don't think they will at all.
Maybe for the fourth Spider-Man movie, maybe. I don't know.
They did have a bit of a setup for it with Sony Venom leaving behind a tiny bit of his symbiote.
Like a bit of the symbiote in the post-credit scene. So it's like they might, but that's enough to like possibly have the symbiote suit pop up.
Give me a sec, I'll be right back.
Barely. I mean, in the comic books, it was like this big ass, like billiard ball sized, like pile of goop.
Yeah, but remember with like comics and like movies, you got some liberties you can probably take. It'll probably be possible. Unless he fights a symbiote, then makes the suit that way. I don't know. based on.
Also, it was the Fantastic Four that helped him out figure out what the suit was too.
True.
And it was Kurt Connors in the Spider-Man 3 movie. If Fox had played nice, it would have been Reed Richards. But Fox didn't want to play nice.
When have they ever?
Money, 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 money.
Tom Rothman hated superheroes.
Money.
Sorry about that.
What went on to become the biggest grossing franchise of the decade? A superhero franchise.
Superhero franchise.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Imagine
Video
making
games, TV shows, cartoons, now movies. Who would have thought?
Imagine making a halfway decent product and actually, getting some goddamn money out of it.
Oh, imagine putting effort.
Good one.
Disney.
I'm sorry, that was a good joke. Oh, Gizmo.
Alright, so the KOTOR remake is apparently,
indefinitely delayed.
Yeah, it's being indefinitely delayed after the SJW hack writer who was in charge of it got fired.
Hey, I'd be fun. Hey, since I'm not exactly a coder guy, I would not really be all that invested. One way or the other.
I got the Switch not that long ago, so
yeah, I got the Switch version. I'm still waiting for them to patch up KOTOR.
I think they did not that long ago.
KOTOR 2.
All right, here we go with the Zaldin boss fight.
I'm pretty sure they did not too long ago.
No, KOTOR 2 was is still has a game-breaking glitch to it. I think.
You check for the update?
I have not. I was waiting for the
yeah, double check because I'm pretty sure the update came out.
Okay.
Not that long ago.
Well, I hope so, because otherwise they're selling a broken product.
Because I could have sworn, like, I read something that
KOTOR 2 was
came out.
KOTOR 2 was really fucking good back in the day, but it was also already kind of a broken product.
Right.
Belle, how could you not see that Zaldin was laying out a trap for you?
Although Jason Schreier is the one reporting on this, so, I'll take that with a grain of salt.
Man, I watched well.
Yeah, Jason Schreier, are not particularly known for telling people the truth.
Yeah. And yeah, boom, pretty much beat Lance, so now I'm the champ.
I'm the champ, bitch.
You. Get out of my castle now.
Yeah, so guess what? I can actually say this. Hey, Elite Four, Lance, acknowledge me.
Suddenly,
like a full of Roman Reigns.
I have to imagine fan art of Ethan of you dressed in Ethan's outfit, and just as posing like Roman Reigns. Damn, Belle.
Just holding up a title like Roman Reigns. Good one, Belle. As fireworks go off.
Ethan Ralph.
Frayne, is Roman still using the old Shield theme?
No, he's got the Tribal Chief thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He's got the final boss music.
Oh, here we go.
He's been having the final boss music. I still call it the final boss music because it's pretty much what it sounds like.
I was just saying, he should have, he should have like.
Oh, he changed it like right after WrestleMania in Tampa.
Yeah. I was
right
he's got music right about now, right?
Okay. Yeah. It's like over a year he's been using the final boss music.
Okay, that's good, because Roman, as much as I like the Shield theme, Roman was using that for way too long.
Yeah, he had the Shield remix.
Well, fine.
Although he is still wearing his old Shield gear with a new.
I know, it's a bit off because it's like. It's whatever.
Anyway, he could use another gimmick.
Roman Reigns, the guy with the biggest neck. Roman Reigns.
Why not go for a Samoan? Why not go for a Samoan?
Well, like a Samoan.
Because if they did that, that would be stereotyping. Shame on you. That's racist. They have to make him.
It's been done enough already as it is. They've already done the Samoans, Umago.
They've already done a lot of big Samoans. That's what I'm saying. But this guy is like a big, as in like tall and muscular Samoan. Not like a big,
Not a fat one.
wide. Yeah, not a big fat one.
Not Rikishi.
And pretty much, yeah. Like we've already had like fat ones, and we have stout ones, but never like lean, muscular ones.
Well, besides Rock, doesn't.
Yeah, that's a different story though.
The Rock, a giant wall of man.
It might as well be a building.
A giant wall of man. A giant wall of man who is also going to be our Black Adam.
Yep.
Technically already was our Black Adam in the Super Pets movie.
Man, that's a movie I don't know if I want to see or not.
The Super Pets movie is bombing, by the way. We can skip the next topic I had and move back to it later.
Super Pets.
Yeah,
we'll skip straight to the Super Pets movie. Super Pets is bombing.
It's already been done before, though, as a cartoon. It was called Crypto the Superdog.
Yeah, the Crypto the Superdog cartoon and the comic was actually pretty good.
I was something else. They thought a whole movie like revolving around that would have been a good idea.
Well, I think, like from what I've seen in the clips, some of the stuff was actually like half decent, but you know, it's not a new concept. We've seen this done before.
Wasn't Double D the voice of Crypto the Superdog?
Sam Vincent?
Yeah, or am I thinking of somebody else?
Oh, by the way, Fran, Zaldin is currently my bitch.
I do know that Piccolo was the voice of Batman.
Yeah, Scott McNeil.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
not the Prince of Autistic Hate.
Are you talking about the guy with the costume couch?
I had so much fun reciting that tweet on Fake You, guys. Y'all need to check that site out.
Oh, I just got blocked my Mars.
Okay, so
Oh, never mind.
Like 3 years.
I need Mickey.
Gizmo, what did you just say?
I got blocked by Mars Girl.
What the hell are you doing now?
I don't even remember.
She just blocks people She just runs a block bot.
Oh, you think it might just be that?
Yeah, she just does that.
Yeah, it's probably because you're following me or something.
Could be that.
She needs some dick, man.
She has... No, she has... No, she has dick, but it's limp.
She can go get it somewhere else. She's not getting any here. Okay, so the next news topic is going to be the 87-minute animatic for Gendy Tartakovsky's Popeye movie has actually leaked online.
What?
Yeah, so you remember the Popeye movie that Gendy Tartakovsky was making? That got canceled and
God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, that's one try.
So the 80s, the animatic.
So much for that.
For it, like all the storyboards with all kinds of stuff connected to it, that's leaked out. And I will remind you, if Ben was here, he'd be able to confirm this. There's a reason that there is that the name for the leaks channel in another server I'm in is labeled Security by Sony. Sony Pictures, the guys who had a Blu-ray quality copy of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 leak out 2 weeks before the movie hit theaters.
Damn, okay. 172 Pokemon scene. How many more?
Bootleg DVDs, Ghostbusters remake.
Pokedex ready. Did you even try?
There were bootleg DVDs of the extended version of the Ghostbusters remake being sold on the streets, like probably 2 weeks before that film was released.
Who wants to watch it legally in the first place? Or illegally?
Obviously nobody, because
people that go to the flea market. People that go to the flea market.
I wouldn't trade that in for a penny. You would have to buy it off of me
Depending God knows.
for like hundreds of bucks.
I wouldn't buy that for $1. RoboCop 2014. Technically, RoboCop didn't say that, but that was in the RoboCop movie from 2014.
Missed opportunity. How do you fuck up a RoboCop remake?
Man,
You give him a human hand.
I'm still gonna
It
keep
just
going.
wasn't. It just wasn't anything special. I was hoping they'd like make a sequel. I was hoping they'd make a sequel and like do something interesting and unique about it, but apparently it didn't have enough financial success to actually warrant a sequel. Which is a shame because like RoboCop 2 I thought was really good. And if they did, you know, with the actually they did have some interesting stuff going on with like Sam Jackson being the like the news anchor. His character would have been an interesting like pseudo antagonist in the second movie.
You think so, huh?
They didn't do anything. They didn't make a sequel.
I really think that the RoboCop remake could have been something, especially with all the stuff that's going on nowadays. They could have done something with that, like say, RoboCop changed from black to silver or silver to black, with the little siren lights on his shoulders because we don't want people fearing the police now or something like that. They could have done something with like internet access.
It was like
anything with internet access.
There were a bunch of missed opportunities, and like one of the problems was that they took Lewis, his partner, they changed her from a white woman into a black guy, and then wrote the black guy out of the movie.
What did he do to kill me?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. No, I find it weird.
Yeah, so like his sidekick, his partner, who was an integral part of the original, like of the RoboCop movies originally, he just like goes away. We never see Lewis again after he goes to see RoboCop when he's getting used to his new robot body, you know. So he's like, well, they really did a number on you. See you later, and then you know, blah blah. We never see Lewis again.
No! I swear to not that. I was saying
what happened now?
Zalden is now making me pay.
Damn, that bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I'm back in Newportown.
I was really not a fan of that remake's black suit, honestly.
The silver suit was nice. The black suit was that like I they stuck with the fucking black suit throughout the entire thing, as opposed to like going back and forth. Maybe have them like change different colors depending on what scenario.
Right. So silver until like at some point that gets messed up. Then your black suit.
I was thinking more along the lines of it could be like stealth camouflage, you know? Right, have it kind of change.
Oh, like the whole, kind of like that. No camo in MGS4.
Yeah, kind of.
Sort of like how if you were to go in, guns a-blazing, it would be silver. But if you had to be like tactical and stealthy, then you would switch.
Yeah, then go.
Yeah, and if you had in like a jungle area, it'd be kind of like green.
Yeah, just go jungle camo.
Right. Yeah. That would have been, and plus, you would be able to sell a lot more toys that way.
If they did anything.
There's like multiple colorways.
Damn it.
And so now I got the SS ticket, so now I could.
You know what? I would have bought a camo RoboCop figure. Who wouldn't? That's fucking awesome.
Oh, the Ed 209s are dumbasses, though.
Since when aren't they?
Like, you're telling me that Ed 209s get taken down by not a whole bunch of areas, but one back and how to make a pump call.
Let's not forget the infamous stairs. Ed 209's arch nemesis.
The stairs.
The stairs.
That makes sense though, because those weren't built for like mobility.
Allow me to put on my Dalek voice for this. My only weakness, the stairs. The stairs.
Yes, you can tell that Alex is a fan of Doctor Who.
Yep. And then in the episode Dalek from the first season of the revival, like the Daleks got around that by levitating over the stairs.
I found that more funny than scary.
Yeah, well, the thing was it was like up to then, and like the Daleks had just been on rollers because they didn't have visual effects budget. So
yeah, I would say the budget.
Yeah, so when the Dalek did that, that was kind of like, oh shit, and it's also like, what did you expect, dipshit?
Yeah, now I'm going to SS Hotball.
And we're back.
Are we though?
Are we really back? Is this a dinosaur story?
No.
When last we were on the stream, we saw that Gizmo earned an achievement.
So, speaking of which, when I was at the thrift store, I saw the Disney movie Dinosaur.
Oh god, that movie.
Scratched to hell.
Oh god.
I actually have the original still on DVD.
Oh, nice.
Right?
I have a set of trading cards for that show.
How does a movie have trading cards?
Because everything had trading cards back then.
Yeah, what didn't?
Well, good question. There was a Harry Potter trading card game that nobody knew how to fucking play, but everybody had cards.
And then there was Digimon.
ECW didn't get trading cards. Oh god. Contra didn't get trading cards. Mario
I'm pretty
Kart
sure Contra, Mario Kart had trading cards. I have some Mario Kart trading cards.
Yeah, but Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart.
It's Mario Kart, doesn't matter.
It was Mario Kart 64.
Alright then, no Mario Kart cards then.
You know, I feel like Super Mario Kart is probably one of my least favorite parts of the series. I know it's
a bad thing to say.
I know
it's primitive, yeah.
I know it's the original, but it's like the tracks are so uncreative.
Yeah.
Like Mario Circuit. How many times do you have that in Bowser's Castle?
And Rainbow Road.
No, Rainbow Road is fine.
Yeah, you say that until like the 8th time you fall off.
Fuck you, Zaldin!
No, the 8th time you fall off on the first lap.
Oh god. Oh.
Now, Kevin Feige said that the Fantastic Four movie that they're making for the MCU is not going to be an origin story.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
Well, a lot of people know this origin story. A lot of people know the basics. We've set a very high bar for ourselves with bringing that to the screen. Yeah, the last time we had a Fantastic Four origin on the big screen was Fan Four Stick, which nobody
that could be why they're not doing another origin.
But nobody watched Fan Four Stick in it, and the people who didn't like it.
I actually wouldn't mind another origin story for the Fantastic Four as long as they do it better.
Well, the last time we got a decent one was the fucking Roger Corman movie.
That came out in the 90s.
That was the Roger Corman movie.
I know.
And the one after that.
To leave the castle.
Yeah, the Tim Story one wasn't bad.
Silver Surfer one was a big missed opportunity, but
yeah, but the thing was that like as far as origins go, even though like Doctor Doom is a bit too heavily involved with the Fantastic Four's origin in that, it's at least not it's not Fant Four Stick.
Yeah.
I don't think they should start
It's the
off with
least I
Doctor
could
Doom in the
do.
first place. They
You've
have to
been
go
good
with
to
something
me.
a little
No.
lower.
And you
I
never
wish
have
Doctor
to be.
Doom would subvert the whole
Listen, Belle.
joke about the
Yes?
character's name thing that they keep doing.
Well, have you seen the thing from, I think it was the Earth's Mightiest Heroes comic?
You
Or
can
the
do it.
TV cartoon, rather?
I haven't
Where
seen
he's
this.
Don't be
where
bashful,
Doom is
Mel.
just like somebody's. I think it was Janet Van Dyne was wisecracking at him,
Belle, I'd like you to
him and-
stay.
and he's just like
Please?
not having any of her shit.
I imagine someone trying to say like, "Oh, Doctor Doom's such a funny name," and then Doom just be like,
That is my name.
and then he just
I will.
zaps him out of existence, and then he's like,
Maestro,
"Anybody else?"
music.
Anybody else?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Of course, first, you know, he could just do what, like I said, what he did in the Avengers show, and say, hey, like,
Hey, did you see the look on
like you're a
Belle's face when
childish
she grabbed that
prattle,
rose?
has no, is not.
Yup, she
I
sure
will
was
pay it
having
no
fun,
heed or
all right.
something like that.
She's rather unique, isn't she?
Because that line was actually
Always
really
ready for a
good.
little adventure.
I actually wouldn't
Two
mind
of
if
them
the
do
Human
seem
Torch did
made
another
for each
thing,
other.
like in the
Yeah, they
second
sure do.
F4 movie where it's like he was the one who came up with the names. Like he gave himself the good when they're like,
clobbering time,
Johnny. He gives himself the good names. He gives everyone else like, oh, Mr. Fantastic. Oh, she's Invisible Woman. That's that thing. Oh yeah, that's the thing. The thing.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
and I'm the Human Torch.
Probably just a glitch. I don't know.
Like do a thing where it's like he knows his name is the only creative one.
We're going to Olympus Coliseum, ladies and gentlemen.
Not really Olympus Coliseum if part of it you're going to hell.
Hey. You know, Aladdin and Hercules
Bert,
actually had a
you feeling any better?
crossover.
Yeah, I was
They
talking
did,
about
Yeah.
that.
Well,
It was pretty
same
cool.
routine. Wonder Boy here thinks his hero days are over. And Phil thinks it's all in his head.
Gosh, Herc, we know you're a hero.
That's right. Blunder boy. How could you mope?
I'm not even
on
sure.
a day like today?
Oh, hi,
You had a
Hades.
dome back, and you were gonna fill the stadium.
I have to wonder, did they bring
After all,
back the
your fans
original
won't settle for anything less than a
Jafar
certified
voice
hero.
actor for
For-
that episode?
I think
I mean,
he
yeah,
was
that's what
in
you could always
the
just,
series
I
in
don't know,
general.
Lose?
I bet you'd like that.
Excuse me?
What
I'm
the-
not a selfish
what the
guy.
fuck was that editing?
High and
I don't
mighty
think so.
snobs up on Olympus. I stand for the masses.
They actually
Suddenly-
did
Massive idea.
him and Gilbert Gottfried actually
ladies and
did a
gentlemen,
skit together
are
for a
back.
cameo.
Yours truly, Hades, the one and only Lord of
Rest in peace, Gilbert Godfrey.
brings
Yeah.
you the Ultimate Games to celebrate the reopening of the Ultimate Coliseum. We'll
Why
finally
do
answer
Jews
the
have
age-old
big
question,
noses?
who
Because
deserves
the air
title
is free.
Ultimate Hero. These games are gonna
Oh,
settle the
God.
debate once and for all. The winner
Uh.
is supreme. Of what? You guessed
Messing
it,
on with the
the
rest of the people, just beating up trainers.
Hades Cup.
Nothing on
Funnily enough, in the Heart Gold Soul Silver remake, that point, that's where you'd get the national dex from Professor Oak.
that. Yeah, that makes sense.
And a lot of the trainers have Pokemon
Too kind, kid.
on that are scaled to are not only scaled to your current.
I will also say that it was incredibly stupid for Homecoming and Civil War to not have Spider-Man's origin in them. And this is even worse because they don't even have the excuse of there being a Spider-Man film recently. There has been no Fantastic Four movie in over 7 years, and by the time this film comes out, it will have been over a decade.
I always found it kind of weird that they left out the origin story for Spider-Man at all.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get it. We've seen Batman's mom and dad die too many times.
His parents died too.
We needed to
Zap-
see it. We
Ben
needed,
died too.
we needed to dedicate. We needed to dedicate another hour of the Batman to seeing the Waynes die again.
But Spider-Man's different.
I was actually kind of hoping that they were going to start off with the Waynes dying thing in the first couple of minutes and have,
No, God
have
damn
like
it.
the kid, have like,
Like,
the
you
kid-
really need that.
Yeah, you have to have that. Pat. It's just the best way.
Dude, it's been
the
done with
best
that
way,
every
you know?
single director that
We need
done
to make
a Batman
another.
movie done that.
We need to make an animated Batman movie now. Oh, and the Waynes, it has to be exclusively the Waynes dying. Because you know, we saw the Waynes die in the Joker, so well, we needed to see them die again.
Oh my god, there's
That's
an enemy
dark.
T-posing in the game I'm playing.
We need to have
T-posing.
like an assembly line.
For
We need to
dominance.
make an assembly line for Batman, and where we just have Joe Chill capping the Waynes
God
family.
damn, that's cool.
And every now and again,
Can it be
every now and
to
again,
Phil Collins music?
Jack Napier gives him a. Every now and again, Jack Napier gives him a break.
No, it'll just be I don't care anymore, but from now.
Oh.
For no reason whatsoever.
Fuck.
I don't care anymore.
Fight.
So when you share my screen, I gotta show you the T-posing enemy.
Mind you, I'm still streaming, so I'm not gonna be able to see it.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice, family.
It's hilarious though, just looking at the thing.
And now I'm fighting Cerberus.
You know, despite what other people said, I really wouldn't mind Jessica Alba coming back in a Marvel movie.
And
Like,
I didn't mind her.
as long as it's not Jennifer Garner.
Like, compare her to Megan Fox in Ninja Turtles.
Megan Fox is actually pretty good in Ninja Turtles too, but then again, that film was surprisingly good.
a lot of people didn't like it just because it may have had all the stuff that you want from a Ninja Turtles thing, but the problem is that the execution.
Too much.
I didn't have any problem with the execution.
I think it was too much. Like, literally, they put too much in. Like, oh,
No, like after the abysmal showing in the first film, they had to put in that much because like they barely had Shredder. Like they had some fuck named Eric Sachs who was supposed to be the Shredder, and then
But they recast him
Shredder shows
because
up.
fan and screamed out that it wasn't a Japanese guy.
Yeah, and then like, oh, apropos of nothing, we just have a different guy who's the Shredder, you know? Well, and they basically had none of the DNA of Turtles up to that point. And they went full cross-species genetics. They injected it with the super soldier serum and made it into a fucking Turtles movie. Everything is there. Everything you could ever fucking want. And it's fucking amazing. Except for the fact that the theme song is performed by some boy band.
Yep.
Ooh, I got Rising Dragon.
Wasn't Medea in the second Ninja Turtles movie?
If you mean Tyler Perry, yes, he was.
Hello! Oh, you're talking about that one. Yeah, he was.
Yes, and he played Baxter Stockman, and it was fucking great.
He was surprisingly accurate to the comics.
Yeah.
Because he actually did kind of look like the comics version.
The least thing to do was, like, reference his fly form. Like, at least show him swatting a fly or something.
He wasn't in that form yet. Baxter Stockman was a scientist before he was a fly, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. He made the Mousers, right?
The Mousers in the 2003 show.
He made a lot of stuff, so maybe he could be, like, if they ever did get the money for, like, the next movie, it would have been like, I'll see you next time, and then like maybe there's like a fly on his jacket or something like that, or maybe he carries like a bunch of piles and there's one where he accidentally fills one up that had a dead fly in there.
That would actually be kind of funny, where he's like kind of not paying attention, and although that could have happened and I might not have noticed it because I haven't seen that movie in like I've seen that movie like twice and it's it wasn't that recent.
They did my boy Casey Jones bad.
Yes, they did.
You know, honestly, I would prefer Stephen Amell as Casey Jones to him as Oliver Queen.
But you have.
Keep him as Oliver Queen and then nothing else. Don't cast him in anything else.
But then you.
He was perfectly fine as Casey Jones. He was just kind of.
He's not.
Wasn't CM Punk almost Casey Jones?
Dude, that would have been a better cast.
Oh no, but
CM Punk is too old to play Casey.
Dude, yeah, Alex. Alex, tell him why you hate CM Punk.
Oh, he's a little bitch who was like calling out Jason David Frank and other members of the Power Rangers cast saying they're not real martial artists. And then Jason David Frank said, okay, I'll fucking prove it to you. I'll put up the fucking money for a match. You come to the venue, we'll pick a date and time, and I'll fucking be there. And Punk has been ducking him for 10 years now, I think. 11 years, something like that. And it's been a very long time, and it gets stupider and stupider the more time goes on. JDF has I think stopped bringing it up, but Punk is still kind of a punk.
It's in his name.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it. How are you gonna challenge to any ranger? I don't care, like, low tier to like tier, 0 tier.
Hell, Johnny Young Bosch could kick his
You're
ass.
challenging a guy who's skilled in martial arts.
Okay, yes, but that is Johnny Young Bosch, who is an actual fighter, as opposed to like the fucking acrobats and male models that they got for more recent seasons of the show. Like you're lucky if any of them can do their own stunts outside of the suit, much less inside.
They're cast as rangers for a reason, though.
Yeah, because they're like pretty faces.
That's
and they throw a punch, or they can at least throw a convincing punch.
Yeah, have you seen Ninja Steel?
Yeah. No, that's a lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, are you sure?
Are you sure about that? Perfect timing for that meme.
The part of being a Power Ranger is that you gotta be fit and you gotta at least know a bit of martial
Or at
arts.
least look like you can whoop someone's ass.
Yeah, and at least look
At the
like
very least, because
Okay.
if you're a ranger, you get your ass beat. That's bad.
I want you to take a look at William Schufelt and tell me if he looks like he can whip somebody's ass, or if he's gonna get his ass stuffed inside of a locker.
He's gonna get his ass stuffed inside of a locker. I know that's the answer because I'm very savvy on this.
So here's the real question: How the hell are they not casting someone the size of Brock Lesnar as a Power Ranger?
I'm sure William Schufelt is a nice enough guy in real life. I've just held a grudge for however long it's been since Ninja Steel told it he was after the Red Ranger instead of me.
That's bad. Those are like straight up.
Because that guy can't fight. He stands around looking pretty most of the time. I mean, granted, nobody could make that dialogue sound good, but I'm not entirely convinced he can act either.
What were you gonna say, Fran?
Hey, sometimes you just gotta stand there and look good. That's it.
The guy looks like he could. Though with the body like that, he at least looks like he could fight. It's just the face makes me want to punch it.
Remember, there's a bit between look like you can fight and actually knowing how to fight.
Okay, so the guy who plays his brother in the show actually can fight. I've seen in some of the scenes in the show. Oh, like he actually like pulls off some pretty decent stunts. William Schufelt, from at least from what because I watched like half of Ninja Steel and then stopped. From what I'd seen of the show up to that point, he looked like it was pretty much just him standing around looking good and like cutting to a stuntman half the time, you know?
So, funnily enough, here's a bit of an interesting story. So back when my older sister was much younger, her mom wouldn't let her watch Power Rangers because it was, quote, too violent.
We need more violence.
and then And I show my mom a clip of the infamous clip of Goldar being like, "Soon, Tommy, you will learn. Behold." And she's just, and I'm like, "Are you really?
You really think this show is violent?" Yes. Depending on the season, it may or may not get dark, but you think it's violent?
Yeah,
But I don't think this is. But
more blood.
It's like okay, you're okay. You don't want your kid to watch Power Rangers because you think it's violent, but you'll let them play Mortal Kombat. Make it make sense.
Makes sense.
I had my own like ideas for a Sentai series. I just don't know if it'll work with what I'm doing already. With what I'm thinking of already.
You have your own ideas for a hentai series?
Yes, a hentai series. That's why I meant. No, but
Okay, dude. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Redo of Healer already exists.
No, but seriously, I have my own idea of a Sentai. It's out of the norms.
Oh God, here we
Hey,
go.
hey, we've gone out of the norm before.
Have we though? We've always gotten like grown-ass men to play teenagers.
What if they transform into Norm Macdonald?
What if Norm Macdonald was their Zordon?
No, Norm Macdonald. No.
Hey, I got you this red Tyrannosaurus Rex Zord, and I got you this pink Pelican Ranger. Why the fuck do you think I got you the pink one? You fucking bitch.
By the way.
Oh, you're Jewish here. Here's the green one. Why the hell do you think it's green? Hey,
So.
I'm not Jewish. I'm Native American.
Oh hell, you're the other red one then.
By the way, so,
Fun fact,
Fran.
that actually happened.
Damn, that was an actual conversation. Damn, who knew?
So, Fran, I had shown Alex Digimon the movie, and he says as it's one of the worst American adaptations of Japanese media.
You whore. You whore. You better not.
Even fans of the show hate that movie.
I like how bad the dub is at that.
You can go back on our video of it, and I believe you can quote me exactly as saying this is the most retarded thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yep.
You're saying it's not funny that Ty's mom is so bad at cooking?
I never said it wasn't funny.
That was the best part of the movie, though.
That's why I think it's good, because the dub is so fucking weird.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the dub
wasn't funny. I said that it was the most retarded thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the dub, for the most part, is better cast than the Japanese version.
How?
The fact that they actually got male actors to play the male characters.
Dude, it's animated. Do it all the time.
Oh, and also Matt's voice actually fits.
They do that here too. I mean, Tara Strong's been known to voice a couple of male characters.
I know that. I'm just saying it's rare for that to happen, but when it does happen, it's usually good. And I say usually because a lot of people love Joshua Seth as Ty, and our set.
Don't have a cow.
Oh, and there's also Brian Donovan as Digimon's first ever simp.
DG simp, digital simpletons. Stop going on OnlyFans.
Dude, you will never hear.
For the love of Cyber Sleuth.
You will never hear.
God damn it. I hate that. I fucking hate the TFS Digimon on skits. Because, oh dear God, guys, I get that you're trying to tell your audience about what you're doing, but please, no. We don't need our characters to have these weird fetishes.
As if the fans don't already have weird fetishes?
Not every fan is a fucking furry.
Do they really have to be into Renamon?
Or Scalys.
Yes.
Or Gatomon.
Yes, they'd have to be furries to be into those.
Wait, okay, what about Angel?
Yes! Even her.
What the?
No, that'd be a feathery.
I told Alex about how unapologetically sexy Angelwoman is in terms of the design, due to the fact that, you know how Japan kind of likes to design the female characters as busty as humanly possible. Like, what about the kids? What about them?
Man, what the frick about them? Put them to bed.
And then and you know what I imagine? I imagine Rangiku from Bleach seeing Angelwoman, and she's like, I see this bitch wants to throw hands, huh?
Wait, before or after she's drunk?
Rangiku is not usually drunk.
Yeah, she is.
Not the word, not usually.
No, she's not the type who gets drunk. I believe that would be Shunsui Kyoraku. He's the one who gets drunk.
Alright, someone double check.
Oh, by the way, this is Zexion, who is going to be the most irritating data fight that we'll have to experience in this game.
Zexion.
Fuck that data fight. And he is voiced by Vincent Carrozza.
Remember who did this?
He's the original Tuxedo Mask.
Oh, the useless one.
No, the original English voice of Tuxedo Mask.
Yes, the useless one. Hey, Sheriff, don't tell me there was Sailor Moon fights and you done shit. What the hell you do? I threw Rose. I don't care it's done.
Just like that, just got the
Oh my god, why? I got anti-form during Zexion's boss fight. Fucking hell, game.
I thought Tuxedo Mask had it all.
Like I said, I got the metal coat. Only needed if I want a sizzle or a
Yeah, well, I don't think you could trade via emulator on Game Boy. Color.
There might be a way to do it.
You know, we were talking about dub actors for a while. You know, one thing I missed is dub actors that are straight out of the 90s. Because nowadays, a lot of them are either the same 5 or 4 actors and actresses, or they just sound the same.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's the thing I've been talking about for a while now. So, these days, dub voice actors
don't try.
Well, it's not so much that they're not trying. It's that they're. We had this thing where we had a handful of actors doing a bunch of different voices. Now we have a bunch of different actors doing the same fucking voices, just like they have in Japan. It's a problem when it happens in Japan. It's a problem when it happens here. You get a whole bunch of people doing the same handful of impressions of each other, and it just keeps fucking going.
The difference is, though, here, when you hear Vic Mignogna, you know it's Vic Mignogna. When you hear Chris Savage, you know it's Chris Savage. When you hear...
When I hear Mamoru Miyano, I 100% know it's Mamoru Miyano 100% of the time. The guy works way too goddamn much.
Well, the thing is, if you compare Sailor Moon 90s and Sailor Moon, you know, nowadays with the modern dub,
it's like day and night.
It's like day and night. You can tell who's who from just listening to the voices from like the original dub. But if you hear the voices from the dub nowadays, you're like, is that Mercury? Is that Venus? Oh wait, is that Mars?
Yeah, because they had 100% unique voices for all of them.
They did the personality.
That is the problem. I'd say that is a problem with some Japanese versions to a certain extent. Where you'll have like 100 different characters who all have the same voice played by different people. And somehow it's the same fucking show.
And now I gotta wait for...
Oh, look at that. Oh, okay, I'm in Vermilion City, and goddamn.
Up the ladder and the other
Yep, Snorlax.
Fight.
Oh, come on, we're doing this shit again? Sexian, you're wasting our time.
Isn't that always what Sexian does? That's surprising.
Alright.
Like, if they redub G Gundam, I'm gonna be pissed.
No.
Gundam's
No.
never going to be redone because
No.
they don't have to. There's no
I
reason
will
to.
not accept anybody but Mark Gatha voicing Ingdomon.
You mean well, they're never gonna redub it anyways because they've already got Blu-rays out for it. It is two.
Yes! First try, bitch!
Sexian's down.
Yep.
And two, they're never gonna. The reason why they redubbed like excuse me, Gundam 00, for instance, was because Gundam 00. Huh?
That was redubbed? I didn't even know that. I only watched.
I think it was Gundam 00 and Seed were redubbed.
Seed.
That was because they went back and like redid a bunch of animation, and the dub didn't sync up for the HD version. So they
just scrapped it all together.
Yes, they scrapped it all together and redid the whole thing. And it's really dumb, but there is a reason for it. Ava is the brainchild of Dan Kanemitsu, and he needs to go fuck himself. That guy is cancer. He is literal cancer.
Given human form.
Mm-hmm.
It's stuff like the Sailor Moon redub that gets me worried about the anime industry because, again, they all sound fucking the same. You can't tell who's who unless you're...
He's
got good ears.
I've got really good ears. So
I got good ears too, but the fact is, like, if I gave you the 90s versus the redub of Sailor Moon...
Well, let's talk about Ava. Let's talk about how in the Funimation dub of the Evangelion movies, Gendo and Fuyutsuki had the same fucking voice.
It was Kent Williams and John Swayze.
Yeah, but you had two different guys doing the same fucking voice.
Like, I get it was intentional for Full Metal Alchemist due to the fact that Father was made from had the blood of Hohenheim I'm put into him, so it made sense at the time. But with this, it does seem a little jarring. I can tell the difference between them, but yeah, I get the criticism.
And then along comes the Netflix redub, and they sound like they need to switch voice actors. Like, Gendo sounds like he's about 1,000 years old, and Fuyutsuki sounds like he's this rough punk when he's supposed to be this old tired man. And, you know, he's kind of seen enough shit for his time, and he wants to stop being involved, but he can't stop being involved because he's in too fucking deep.
And the weird thing is that they actually got someone who's supposed to be younger than most of the actors who play Gendo to play him in their Netflix redub, which is Ray Chase. He's the voice of Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. As well as Bucciarati in JoJo Part 5. By far his best role.
The thing is, when it comes to redubs, I really think they should only do them if the situation demands it.
Well, with Sailor Moon, it definitely demanded it.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, but they should at least give it enough the option between that or...
No, you can't, because as it was a censored dub.
It's not even that. It's an edited dub.
Yeah,
because like they chopped up the footage to pull
cover up
to cut
nudity,
stuff
cover
out.
up blood, stuff like that. But what I'm saying is that there should, maybe not choice, but I'm talking like they should have at least tried to contact the original voice actresses. Some.
Okay.
Some.
That might have worked actually.
Yeah.
Some, because I know the Sailor Moon voice actress is still alive.
Yeah. Fran and I actually met the original Sailor Moon English voice actress.
Yep.
Which one?
The first one. The very first one.
Okay.
Oh, not the current one who is.
No, not the current one.
Not Stephanie Shea.
There's actually a second one that was from back then. Cause
Yeah, there was a second one in the Deke dub.
well, there was a first one in the Deke dub, but then when they went to like the Sailor Moon S storylines, they changed her to another voice actress.
I find it interesting how some people didn't even know how, because of the fact that some people like myself grew up mostly on the Deke dub, didn't even know the original Japanese names of some of these characters. There's like, I didn't even know that that Sailor Moon's original name was Usagi Tsukino.
No, yeah, I mean, it makes sense considering they Americanized the hell out of these names.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They did a good job, if you think about it, they did a good job making us think that it was like a U.S. background, because we still had arcades, that there were still schools that had uniforms. We did have weird food here that looked like one thing but is named another thing.
Oh yeah.
So they got that
rice cakes being donuts.
Yeah, rice cakes being donuts and shit like that.
Jelly filled donuts.
Yeah, we had.
You know, the thing is that like that's in terms of like translations, that's not the worst translation 4Kids ever did, the jelly donut thing.
Didn't they once replace an entire rice ball with a big sandwich in Advanced Generation?
What about the time where they replaced the rice balls with cookies and the One Piece stuff?
They replaced the cigarette with the lollipop.
Yeah.
And sometimes they forgot to edit out the cigarette and the blood during Zoro's first fight with Dracula Mihawk.
No, I gotta say
Oh yeah, when he got his ass beat by a butter knife.
No, I gotta say
not just a butter knife, but also a big fucking sword.
Yeah, no, he beat his ass with the butter knife, then pulled out the sword.
I'm sorry, I carry nothing smaller.
Something I have to say about Smoker is that it was actually pretty cool they left the smoke in, because it emphasized more about its powers.
The smoke in.
Like, they left the smoke in, and I feel like that did a better job emphasizing that he could turn.
That's enough until, okay, that's not a lollipop. It's not really a lollipop.
You know, there's even a gag in the 4Kids dub of when when Zoro
too bad I can't go anywhere.
No, when Zoro was holding onto Sanji's onto a lollipop, he's like I want to know why Sanji sucks on this all the time. Like, I'm dead serious. That would
Okay, 50 Cent. Okay, so I just got the upgrade, which is basically just a trade item for Porygon.
The radio version of that song censors out lick.
The fuck?
That's all they can say. Oh yeah, that's right. That is silly.
The radio
that
version
is the only thing that gets censored out. Even though the whole song, you could probably figure out that that's how I actually can.
The radio version of
you don't remember the hell you were talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how you blanket.
Name.
You're talking about the radio edit of Candy Shop by 50 Cent.
Yeah, the radio edit of that song. Yeah, I already said that. The radio edit of a different song, the clean version of Get Low by Little John and the East Side Boys, censors out everything except for Skeet. Oh, Skeet. Oh, Skeet.
They realize that skeet is another form of saying ejaculation, the dumb motherfuckers.
Remember, they added out the word motherfucker. But I have to meet that skeet itself.
Ejaculation is totally okay, but dropping an F-bomb, no.
Nope.
Right.
Also, Gizmo.
Also,
Orin
apparently
is.
Hall & Oates could say bitch on the radio. Oh, but nobody else can.
Wait, who?
Who?
Hall & Oates. Daryl Hall.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, what?
Donald, get over here.
Get over here, bitch.
Either that or my ears are playing tricks on me whenever Rich Grove comes on.
That is my crime.
Also, Orin in this game is reprised by his voice actor from Final Fantasy X, Matthew McKenzie. Hey, just so you know, Gizmo.
He's never acted that way before.
What about Matthew McKenzie?
He reprised Orin in this game.
But hey, I'm a forgiving guy.
Wow, we are actually playing stock music here.
Overlook a transgression or two.
I understand. Defeat.
Oh, you know what I just realized would have been a cool Pixar world to Kingdom Hearts 4?
What?
The road to El Dorado.
Only Hercules.
Oh.
Wait, that's a DreamWorks movie. Yeah, I just said. No.
As much as I would love that, yeah.
Plus, it was 2D.
On the one hand, gold. On the other, painful, agonizing failure.
I mean, if it was
I have
Pixar,
referenced that movie in real life.
You know what? Both. We'll take both.
If it was Pixar, though, imagine the Heartless thing.
That would look so nice.
That would be nice.
So
Before
Gizmo,
Disney decides to buy DreamWorks from Universal. And before Disney decides to buy Universal.
anyway,
I know it's on their list eventually.
anyway,
Hey,
so
you know damn well they would do that just to have an excuse, just so they could have an excuse, reason to freaking do more Hulk movies. Just
Yeah,
for
I
the
was
hell of
gonna
it.
say,
You
they're
know
gonna
that's the
buy
biggest
Hulk.
reason why they would
They're
buy
gonna
Universal.
buy Universal and
Be the biggest reason.
Hulk and Shrek.
Just so they got an excuse to do Hulk.
Well, Shrek too, because Shrek beat them out for best animated picture, didn't he?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, Shrek beat Disney for best animated picture for the debut year.
it's funny how Shrek ends up utilizing All-Star better than Digimon the movie.
Well, Digimon the movie, he doesn't use anything well.
It doesn't use any of the movies. It's just like the music's there.
Yeah, that's all it is. The music just exists.
I think it
Even
was.
the music from the show.
Oh,
and-
don't you even?
It's the licensed music.
That's true.
Or rather, it's the dubbed soundtrack. Like, they didn't use the original Japanese soundtrack, which, by the way, that's objectively better.
I like that Digimon song they did with the dub.
Which one?
Which one?
The first one, ho.
What the first theme music? Or
That one and one with the other one.
Okay, the Fox Digimon theme is actually good. The Disney one sucks.
The fuck is the Disney one?
It's the Frontier theme.
Oh, you're talking about the one
Frontier.
where they turned into Digimon?
Yeah, Disney owns
Yeah.
I thought that was alright.
Uh,
It was alright. I didn't say it was great. I said it was alright.
it's
It fits the thing. It fits the intro anyway.
and then they had to make a different intro for Digimon Sabers, which they rebranded to Data Squad.
right.
And they had to censor the shit out of that show as well.
Oh lord, what'd they do?
Let's
I never
just...
saw that one.
We had a bomb-themed Digimon attacking an amusement park, and then they had to rebrand him to, and I shit you not, fucking orange juice.
What the fuck?
I know!
They rebranded a damn bomb-centered Digimon and replaced what? They replaced his bombs with oranges?
Yes!
Are you fucking me right now?
No! I am not fucking you right
By the
now.
way, I'm in Cerulean City, so
Dude, he couldn't.
Oh,
just
great.
He couldn't at least put little, like, maybe little faces on the bombs and say, oh, I'm Firecracker Mon. Or I'm Fireworks Mon.
That would actually be...
see, that would actually be a better edit.
That makes more sense. Dude, that makes more sense. It makes as much sense as them saying, oh, that's water I'm drinking. Bitch, water don't drop that way. That's beer.
No.
No.
You look like you're suffering from scurvy.
No.
An orange.
No. Tamers
That
actually...
orange exploded.
Okay, Tamers
Have
had
another.
Ow!
Tamer's
Why are you
actually
throwing
turned
exploding
sake.
oranges at me?
Tamer's turned sake into milk in the dub.
Okay,
And-
now I just found this thing called Berserk Gene. So guess what that does?
What does it do?
You know, at least
Dude,
Pegasus
raise your attack but
drinking
leaves you confused.
juice.
I think it was supposed to like replicate the whole Berserk method.
At least
Ah,
Pegasus
But
drinking.
I think that's the only reason it exists, but it only exists in Gen 2 games. Fuck yes, King.
Pegasus drinking wine makes more sense considering he's a grown-ass man.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he's also a grown-ass man child, so Pegasus drinking sparkling
yeah,
fruit
boy.
juice kind of makes sense. And since it's in character for his,
It does make sense
incredibly
considering he's kind of obsessed with like tunes. Considering his
Yeah.
dad.
Get soda, get like a branded can or something. I don't know why you gotta try and hear people saying, "Oh, that's not wine, that's juice." That's juice in a bottle.
No, they say it's grape juice.
by the
That's
way,
the local
funnily enough, remember the invisible guns.
Oh my
Pegasus,
God.
I pledge allegiance to your death. Bandit Keith, Bandit Keith.
Sonic X had visible guns. Sonic X had visible guns.
This was dubbed before Sonic X.
Oh yeah.
Sonic X
I
had an
know.
entire corporation called Gun, G-U-N. They spell it out.
I don't-
What's that mean? Gun, bitch.
You know what? The Japanese side should have gone on to do Sonic Heroes and Sonic X just to spite 4Kids.
No,
Just to fuck with them.
no,
Did
they.
you know Sonic X was
Piece of
animated by the same
have-
company that animated Batman, the animated series? And
God
I did
damn.
know that. Now, you know,
Yep.
you know what they should have
wrong,
done?
sir?
They should have
Orin's in trouble.
gone
It's
on
like
to do
Hades
Sonic
brainwashed him.
Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog.
And Sonic 06
Okay.
like they planned.
No. Let me finish Shadow the Hedgehog.
Because
Let me
we're
finish
Sonic
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Heroes.
Hades may be using
Let me finish
the
on Shadow
statue
the
to hold
Hedgehog.
Orin's free will
Every
hostage.
scene that Shadow is in, he's holding a gun.
See if you can find that statue.
He has to be holding a gun
As
in
we
every
Some-
scene.
As we attacking
I'm
him.
on it.
He has to be holding some form of firearm or weapon.
God damn.
And he
I'll
has to
fight
say,
Orin in the
boy,
final.
I love the smell of
One-on-one.
gunpowder in the morning. Definitely not lasers. I definitely don't like the smell of acrid lasers shooting through the air. I love the smell of big
Just take that.
I
I know you can do it.
I can just imagine. I can just imagine Shadow carrying all the DACA, and then you just hear ASMR of him screaming with DACA.
That's the weird thing I have to bring up. Lasers replacing bullets kind of make more sense, and it was a little, and it's a weirder sensor, if I have to say.
Yeah, it was strange, but it also kind of worked because like Sonic the Hedgehog, like is kind of a fantastical sci-fi setting, anyways, because they have the Formula
Wait,
One
wait,
race
hold
cars.
on. Wait, what the fuck? Umbreon can learn Psychic?
Apparently,
Yeah,
Who's psychic?
Umbreon.
You know what? Boom, I'm giving it Psychic. I just got the Psychic key. Fuck, Umbreon's on the Psychic.
you're fighting the giant gargoyle.
When it comes to like censorship and laser guns,
Wait,
some
you're
of it
fighting,
makes sense, like a sci-fi setting, but you're telling me that everybody in New York City in the Spider-Man animated cartoon has the budget to give each and every cop a fucking laser pistol?
Spider blood, spider blood, radioactive spider blood.
You cannot convince me otherwise. That's a weird ass censor anything.
Yeah, Sonic, it
I know,
makes sense. Sonic is a fantastical setting where you've got, excuse me, the Formula One race cars and shit like that.
You know what? Boom, I got these bikers. I might as well fight them now.
It's already kind of sci-fi.
We're bikers, we're bikers, we're bikers, we're bikers, we're
Biker,
bikers.
Meister, Mars.
The
Biker,
cancel
Meister,
Pokemon
Mars.
Federation. Like, can't do shit because they're on the ground. Spot is closed.
Somehow they...
Somehow
the guys who made
Palpatine
Biker
survived.
Meister-
I couldn't resist.
No crap, it's Biker Dwayne. Oh shit.
You go over to bring back Biker Meister Mars.
Those are
And
the biker
considering the last
microphones.
series ended on a cliffhanger, I've always wanted it, but it's never gonna happen. Not this far on, and it's not gonna be any good if they did. Let's be perfectly fucking honest. It's just
never
gonna
know.
be a shitty cash-in.
They brought back a lot of other franchises.
Yeah, and they were all shitty cash-ins.
Oh yeah,
G.I. Joe.
Young Justice, bitches.
G.I. Joe.
Justice, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, She-Ra, Princess of Power.
Samurai Jack.
Okay, Samurai Jack was the exception.
That's because that was pretty much the ending that Gendy Tartakovsky wanted to get through with the movie plot he intended.
And objectively speaking, My Little Pony. 6 seasons, man. And
Okay,
going.
they said objectively.
No, it wasn't 6 seasons. It was 9. Was it 9?
6 seasons. People thought it was going to end in 6 seasons. Ended up getting 9 seasons. Ended up getting 2 movies. It ended up getting like 5. It ended up getting 5. 5 My Little Pony themed conventions.
You know,
Okay, Friendship is Magic actually ended, so...
Yeah, but it still became a phenomenon.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, like, Friendship is Magic isn't still going, though.
Yep.
Although it did leave a lasting impact, and on the fans, if nothing else, because apparently the world of children's entertainment hasn't learned from it. Because Friendship is Magic was an actually, like, good cartoon that had decent animation and a good plot and messages that weren't shoehorned modern political metaphors.
No.
And it wasn't just toyetic garbage, and the characters actually were well written, and there was voice acting that didn't make me want to kill myself, and
Wait, Alex.
yeah.
If by kill yourself you mean do Sindel's Harakiri,
Yes.
Oh God.
he just jumped into the air and then 10 out of 10. Best Harakiri.
No, it's Pokemon here.
Oh, wow. I love how Goofy does his Goofy yell whenever he gets hit.
Oh, what are you over there?
Oh, I'm gonna throw you over that. Yeah, he actually does that. Hell, he does. Yeah, he actually does that when he dies too.
There's actually a remix of that yell on House of Mouse.
Oh God, that sounds funny.
I'm going to post it.
Okay. Oh, and also we had lost Pat Carroll a while ago.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pat Carroll.
We're gonna have to be getting to Finny Fun at some point, and so, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the girl who played Ursula?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and funnily enough,
She also played as. She also played as John Arbuckle's grandma in Garfield and Friends.
Let us
Yeah.
test
Yep.
but where is the
Guys,
sense
look in
this?
broadcast
There
chat.
must be another way.
Oh
I
God.
posted a very
You
lit
must
remake.
live.
Oh, Jesus.
I get it. This is what belongs in Orin's heart.
Gosh, he must have had a pretty rough life.
considering the
That's
fact,
an actual
In the
thing?
end, that's really
considering the
what made him
fact
strong.
that Orin literally tried to fight it so that he could
Nobodies. Where did they
reunite
come
with, so that he could go, oh, rest in peace. Yeah. Plus, he was unable to protect Yuna's father, I believe, due to the fact that Yunalesca ended up killing him.
What happened now?
Take a wild guess.
Anti-form.
Oh yeah.
See, this is why you don't use dry form while you're fighting. You do it before you fight.
You know, out of all the Final Fantasy
Or
characters,
just don't use it at all.
people always try and knock on Tidus as being the worst Final Fantasy X character. Nah, Waka.
Waka, he's a Jamaican stereotype voiced by John DiMaggio.
Nah, he's just a dumbass. Everyone
No,
could be
he's just a
using swords.
dumbass.
Everyone could be using swords to take down one monster. The moment someone takes out a goddamn flintlock, it's Machina! It's Yevon's teachings, you can't use that. But it can kill the guy in one shot. It's against Yevon's teachings, it's Machina. Dude, all I gotta do is aim for the head. It's just Machina! I have it pressed against the temple of the forehead. Right now, I can kill him. It's a Machina. He can't. It's against Yevon's teachings.
Why is he? Why did?
Why do I sound like Schwarzenegger? I don't know.
Why you sound like Arnold?
So,
Why must we all sound like Arnold?
Wednesday said on
How
Twitter,
dumb
Shonen
motherfucker.
Manga's first black female protagonist is here.
Who?
That one. This
Clock Striker by Isaka Galadima with Frederick L. Jones. And somebody on Twitter replies, does this count as manga even? It's not from Japan, nor could I find any artist from there working on it. And then the guy who posted it posts a video he made saying that you know, oh, manga, and, you know, oh, it's technically manga, it's, you know, oh, it's like, you know, I understand that. I'll say that, like, oh, you know, oh, having a separation between, like saying, oh, you know, it's not a comic, it's manga, is kind of stupid when you're you know, you're trying to say something about it, but the thing is that this guy is like full on saying this is a manga, and it's like it's a black and white comic that's sort of aping off the style of Japanese comics. It doesn't originate in Japan, so it's not really shonen manga. It's like shonen manga is from Japan and aimed at a very specific demographic,
and you're not part of it.
I don't see that here.
And another thing, this is something that came out in 2014. So they waited until now to decide, let's market it.
Is over. I've played by the rules so far. Okay,
Well,
I confess.
kind of like they
I was hoping
waited
Wonder Boy
until
would
now
lose,
to
but it was still a fair fight. Come on.
to start
Is that really so wrong?
trying to do some kind of like anti-hate marketing towards it,
The
I
laughing
guess.
is about to stop. Want to know why? Because
And now somebody
it's gonna play by
at
my
Cell Animation in the replies says there is no manga style either. Yeah, they're right. Right, there are as many art styles in manga as there are authors. Manga styles, completely undefined and vague notion. And the only thing that identifies manga in an objective way is the country of origin. So yeah, so I'll say, because the Japanese refer to manga and comics interchangeably, I will do so as well. But the thing is, when you're talking about it from this perspective, if you are very specifically talking about comic books that originate out of Japan, and that's not what this is doing. This is just trying to jump on a fucking hate train.
I only call manga manga and comic books because I don't have to, confuse myself or others.
Yeah.
They're just big Japanese comics or American comics.
And now people are saying they're only retweeting people who are jacking them off over this thing. And one of the other replies that I see here from White Manga Odunze, aka at White Manga on Twitter. Enter the first black female lead in manga, comics with that traditional Japanese approach and energy, like big shonen series like Naruto, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, etc. Brotherhood wasn't a fucking manga.
Yeah, it was an adaptation. It was an anime adaptation. Full Metal Alchemist.
That's it.
Full Metal
Critical
Alchemist.
research failure.
Yep. And of course, this is one of those like, oh, and now they're just getting on the bandwagon of being like, oh, this is one that'll actually give us good representation and blah blah blah. And I'm like, you have plenty of representation in this medium.
Because
It's not our fault you can't look for it.
Gee, then how do we beat him?
It really isn't. Oh look, Hercules clown.
I think we had actual diversity and not a bunch of fucking quotas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh look, Hercules has gotten out of the river Styx with Meg.
I didn't hesitate to give my life for Meg.
I'm feeling cool today. Boom, send it out, Umbreon.
God damn it, Fran, you are a savage.
Yeah, I already went through the Elite Four, so it's like, hey, might as well give Umbreon some shine.
I'll never
forget
that again.
Guys, look at all that health.
You know what's
Yep.
funny though about needing a quota? Marvel did a little something when they decided to add Falcon to the Avengers a long time ago. So what they did was, what happened was there was a PR guy that went to the Avengers mansion and said, oh, you need to hire more people of color, you need to hire more diversity.
That's it.
And the Avengers were like, what are you talking about? We got a guy who was involved in World War II, you have a god, you have that. And he was like, yeah, well, I don't care. He basically told me
Is that from like a parody webcomic or is that from the actual comic?
It's an actual comic. But here's the thing though. When he told the Avengers, you gotta check the quota, check the box, whatever, I'm paraphrasing, they were like, okay, fine. But they didn't want to. And they ended up hiring Falcon anyway because he was qualified to begin with. He was a hero for a while, he had ability with his own tech. But then when the Falcon heard about...
Oh, yeah. Falcon found out.
Yeah, he punched out the PR rep, and I don't remember how it ended. I think he left the Avengers and said, I'll invite myself in.
Yeah, he left the Avengers for a while like that, yeah. Like, and the thing is, like, Falcon is a really great character in and of his own right, but, like, he can't, they tried to give him this artificial push by making him Captain America, and, like, nobody likes the replacement Scrappy.
I mean,
so basically, just for sake of the pro wrestling reference, they basically gave the Lex Luthor treatment. Hopefully people in here get that. I'll explain that.
I think it only makes
Unless you want the flip.
I think it only makes sense.
Yeah, go ahead and get the clip notes.
Alright, so basically 93, Hulk Hogan left. They're waiting for reason. So instead of making a brand new babyface, they took Lex Luthor and basically copy pasted him as Hulk Hogan 2.0.
Yeah.
The short story, that's the short story.
They kind of ruined Lex Luthor because Lex Luthor was kind of cool, and then
that was one of the time he was a heel, and then all of a sudden he's turned babyface for no reason. Just the body slam Yokozuna.
Yeah.
For no fucking reason.
I think it only makes sense to do the replacement thing if they follow the wrestling one.
Not the first time they've done the whole replacement kind of thing, because look what everything happened with Roman Reigns.
They're trying to...
Yeah, they're trying to make him John Cena 2.0.
Yeah, I think...
No, first they tried to make him The Rock 2.0, and that didn't work.
Like a little mix of
They tried to make him Cena 2.0, and that didn't work. And now they're trying to make him Brock Lesnar 2.0, and somehow that's sort of working.
Cause he turned heel. Who the fuck knew? Let the man have chosen personality instead of being a cookie cutter baby face. There you go.
You need to have more faces who are kind of dickish. You need to have more heels who have honor. Or like you need to shake things up a little bit so it's not just the same archetypes over and over again.
It's not just okay, cowardly heel who can't defend the title. At least have a heel that like has like his own like code of honor.
Like
have a heel.
I'm an asshole. You can boo me, but but I'm not gonna need. I don't want anyone's help.
Yeah, have a heel who plays fair. Have a face who's got who's like kind of a.
Just only because like when Eagle won't allow someone to help him. You know,
they did have a face who plays fair. His name was Russo.
His name was
no, heel. No, we're talking about heel that played fair.
Yeah, heel that plays.
Or like have a baby face that could beat any hero.
I suppose.
I'm talking about today, not
thank you.
back then.
And CM Punk was kind of like that back in the day.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
kind of
he pretty much was because he wasn't white meat baby face. Hey, boom! I've come to save the day.
You should say what you mean.
You mean that wrestler you hate, Alex?
Yes, I know, but the thing is he did. Before I stopped liking him, he actually did some like there was some interesting dynamics with him.
Thanks.
And honestly, like part of why
what's that mean?
a lot of why I don't like him is the shit that happened in between him and JDF, but part of that is also down to like I kind of didn't like how he was like he didn't. It seemed like he stopped trying in WWE after a point, and after he, showed, after he showed what the hell was going on, I felt kind of bad about how bad mouthing him for not trying in WWE anymore. But
so where are you guys headed next?
It still wasn't fun to watch.
Right.
But then again, like the man was dying of a staph infection, and for a good portion of the time he was working with WWE towards the end, so you can hardly fucking blame him.
Guys, why did Hercules and Megara just shyly back away when they're not, when they are unapologetically in love with each other? Hell, they made
every freaking couple on Kingdom Hearts.
Hell, they made out at the end of his own movie.
I won't say I'm in love.
Yeah. Come
Nope.
on, Phil. How about it?
Well, Phil will never get. Well, unfortunately, Phil will never get to say it when and they meet him again due to the fact that, well, unfortunately, before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, his Japanese voice actor passed away.
Kid, it's not my call.
So they couldn't give him a speaking role.
No problem.
That's what the Japanese voice actors though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, Danny DeVito's still alive.
No, not just not just Danny DeVito. They also had the guy who's voicing him here, which is the same guy who voiced Harvey Bullock in Batman, the animated series.
I didn't know he died.
No, he didn't die.
Okay, then he's still alive. So why did they make him voiceless?
Because the Japanese voice actor died.
Then how did they start for the Japanese voice then?
Dude, that's not how it works.
The funny thing is, Roman Reigns was also kind of like the sort of rough anti-hero kind of face back before they fucked him up. He was kind of, he had.
Oh, Zeus honored us.
He had a decent amount of crowd support. He was kind of a dick at times, but he was mostly a dick to people who deserved it, and he'd stand up for people when they needed him to, and he'd take opportunities that presented themselves to him.
Yeah.
And then that all went out the fucking window. And they buried him for
well, not really buried him.
After WrestleMania 30. No, WrestleMania 31. After WrestleMania 31, when Roman was all but fucking missing for
Not really. He was still around.
No, he was still around, but he wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, for a little while, but he knew damn well he was gonna be back in the title picture.
Guys,
for a while.
I'm now taking a poo break.
Hi.
Yeah.
Well, hello,
Poo
sir.
break.
Yes. Hello there, somebody I don't
Finally
know.
got around to the torn pages. Now, poo break.
Well, I had to. I was putting it off for too long.
Wasn't quite
Of course.
himself.
Oh, hi.
That's just what the poor dear needed.
Okay.
Did you know that Elvis died of not pooping enough?
God damn it.
Okay, to explain in the... Okay, I feel like I need to explain the joke. It's a running gag from SGB's playthrough of this game, not Kingdom Hearts 1, because Johnny ended up waiting until after he got all the torn pages to do Winnie the Pooh. You know, the wonderful thing about Tigger is that Eddie's all full of springs.
Yeah, but what does... Okay, but there's still one question that needs to be answered. What does the Tigger taste like?
Nasty.
Did you just reference that at skit?
What, the one I showed you?
No, the skit that the skit at that is probably as likely the basis for...
Most likely is the basis for the freaking the last part of Honey.
Yeah, that's
what I'm talking about. Why you want to cook on it? I mean, a tickle. Yeah, perfect reason why we're about to have a freaking Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Oh my god.
On another note, I'm
probably actually gonna go see that. I'm not gonna lie.
Director of Deadpool and also director of Terminator Dark Fate has admitted that Terminator Dark Fate was a mistake.
Yes.
Oh, now he admits it?
Yeah, he admits it now. Thank fucking God. Welcome to the real world, Tim Miller. The only good aspect about that movie is the Junkie XL score.
And the new Terminator.
Eh.
Hey, every new Terminator I've seen, it never ceases to amaze me in some way or another.
Okay, it's basically the T-1000.
Only not... No!
Son.
Oh, that's Metal Gear Solid.
Technically, it's Metal Gear Rising.
Revengeance.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
series. God damn it.
Boy, don't even say
I bet
that.
you remember me now, don't you, Buddy Bear?
Revengeance.
Well, I remember that bouncing always makes me hungry.
Poor Tigger.
Oh, that bouncing and this
Why
stuff
you gotta
doesn't
cook it?
remember me.
I mean, a tickle.
Well, then I guess bouncing's not the answer. It makes a Tigger almost never want to bounce again.
You know, funnily enough, they actually added the Heffalump friend and from Winnie the Pooh into the third game.
Right.
Oh, cool. I actually kind of like that Heffalump guy. Because like when they brought the Heffalumps in, and after all that time, I was like, they always talked about how the Heffalumps are so scary, and then the Heffalumps show up, and they're like just these goofy, derpy-looking stuffed
elephants.
Stuffed elephants.
That's great.
And I'm still reminded to this day that the guy who voice acts Eeyore in the Kingdom Hearts games is the same guy who plays Jack. Oop. Where did Winnie the Pooh's spirit go?
I wonder who
Winnie
that
the Pooh
is.
dead.
Oh, just an imagination in your head.
Perhaps I'll remember tomorrow.
And you know, after this game, in the third game, Winnie the Pooh becomes paranoid. And, you know,
my woman, cause she could not help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I am laughing all the time.
well,
Frowning.
well, the thing is, like, he ends up thinking that he ends up thinking that that when Sora leaves again, he's gonna forget everything. That Pooh's gonna forget everything once more. So here's a game.
All day long I think of things, but nothing seems to satisfy. Think I'll lose my mind if I don't find something
to occupy.
Can you help me occupy my brain? Oh yeah.
You know they
Coke, Ozzy.
And here
it will become your best friend for the next 20 years. Except for that one time where it got the only member of the band and you hadn't alienated him to actually killed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sora And meanwhile, we're in a mini game that I would want to fail on purpose, fail on purpose for a bit due to the fact that there's some treasure.
Treasure, that is what you are.
Girl, you're my golden star.
Girl, you make my wish come true. If you
know?
let me treasure you.
No.
If you let me treasure you. Oh, oh.
What is that song you were singing?
That's Bruno Mars. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so...
I'm just gonna clear... I'll probably just clear this minigame and then...
Yeah, I'm about to call mine for a day, right outside Rock Tunnel. Goddamn guy.
Grand Theft Auto 6 has been confirmed to be in Vice City. We all knew this was going to happen, but Rockstar apparently felt the need to make sure of it.
That was kind of, because, at least we got official word, so, like, okay, we figured out, it's gotta be Vice City, because, like, that hasn't been, HD.
Yeah. And the game is going to have 2 protagonists, unlike the 3 that we had in GTA 5, which I think is probably a good thing, because they had too much shit going on in GTA 5, and they kind of need to make it a bit more focused. Now, this is where the good shit ends and the bad shit starts. So, one of the protagonists is going to be a Latin woman, a Latina. I refuse to use the X slur.
Right.
Yeah. And sadly, it seems that San Diego Comic-Con has not learned from this. Because they tried making gender neutral for Filipino, of all things.
Yeah, Philippinks, I think was what they tried to do.
Pronounce it?
Yeah.
Philippinks.
God dang, that sounds like a tongue twister already.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm about to wrap mine up. Next time we come back to Crystal, we'll be going through Rock Tunnel. And I think, wait, you need Flash for Rock Tunnel and Gen 2, right?
I think you do, actually.
Well, have fun seeing me be lost like a motherfucker.
Oh.
Because I don't have my Flash bitch.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
So, yeah.
Oh, we found Pooh Bear.
See you then.
So, Alex, you're fighting Chernobog?
Ooh, there you are.
I believe so.
Hey.
They didn't tell me his name.
Does it look like a devil dancing in the pale moonlight?
No, there is no moonlight.
So,
he's a gargoyle. He is
definitely
not a devil.
That's true.
Is it a giant gargoyle?
Yes.
Then it's Chernobog. And no, not the Persona.
And by the way, he comes with his theme music from Fantasia.
I love that.
And there will be no last surprise.
Funnily enough.
Oh, that's from Fantasia. I thought that was a Wagner piece.
No.
You would think that, but
yeah. And
I better guess.
So
now try to remember.
Apparently, Rockstar is also going to be dialing back some of the humor in it. There is going to be, there is going to be less apparently making fun of women and minorities and whatnot in there.
Let's head home and see if we can find
we're immediately going to just dismiss the possibility that this game is going to be good outright because they're just not going to put in the kind of effort that they used to, you know?
So no good GTA, no good Saints Row. We're doomed.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna buy both.
All right.
No,
let's go home.
We need to get new.
I'm the type of guy like, hey, I'm a Saints Row guy, I'm a GTA guy. I'm gonna get both. That's just me.
We need to get new sandbox comedy IP.
The thing is, though, if I'm ever gonna get these games, it's either gotta be a used, very cheap physical edition, or you better get me that bitch cheap, like $2.99 or some shit, because I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna buy this game 90% off if I buy it at all.
90% off. Come on, man.
I am not
like that's gonna happen.
dude, I have gotten stuff for 90% off.
Neat.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just kind of looking through the stuff that I got.
I hate the Tower of Fire that Chernobog puts out.
Yeah, get away from the Tower of Fire.
My advice.
Too close to him.
My advice.
Get away. Move.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. I couldn't resist. Sorry about that. I couldn't resist.
Of course.
I'm too basic for that. But then So when we come back to Kingdom Hearts 2, I will be tackling more Tron-ish things, if that's possible. If not, then I'll probably be going to Pirates.
Wait, would that be the worst pirate day you've ever heard of?
Yes.
Worst
but
part?
You have heard of me.
Yes. I fucking love that game.
Alright, so how long have we been going for?
We've been
going for quite a while.
3 hours, give or take.
Nearly 3 hours.
So let's just breeze through the last couple of topics here. So, before anybody started talking about the fact that there was a female hero in GTA 6, I started seeing people saying, why the fuck are people calling adding a female protagonist woke? Just say you're sexist and go. No, people are not saying that the game is woke because it has a female protagonist. They're saying it's woke because they're saying that they're scaling back quote-unquote racist and sexist jokes, which is down to them. Rockstar, which used to be one of the most courageous companies in the entire video game industry, pussing out and not.
Yeah, because they did say they were gonna, clean up some of that stuff.
Yeah, so we're already in bad territory here. And then she goes on to say, hey, this is Vanilla Velasquez on Twitter. Women play games too, and I IDK about you, but I'm fucking sick of having to make do with playing a man in a game because there's no playable female character.
You play a female character in GTA Online.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
granted, characters can't talk, but you can still
asking for a female main character back in GTA 5. I mean, it would have made perfect sense back then because we had too many fucking characters in that game already. But then GTA 6 comes along and is like, oh, okay, female main character. Okay, that's perfectly fine. People aren't bitching about that. They're bitching about how the writing is automatically going to be worse because they're leaning away from quote-unquote racist and sexist jokes when part of GTA's humor is the fact that it pokes fun at literally fucking everyone. And you can't do that without running afoul of certain people's sensibilities.
Yeah.
No, because they're just not Rockstar anymore. The people who made GTA great have left. Rest in peace, Bernard Cribbins, aka Wilfred Mott. Ben Affleck is returning in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, and we found out about that because they were doing a tour, and Jason Momoa peeked inside his trailer and saw him there. So they put a bunch of
say, yo, what up?
Yes, they put a
what up?
And you know what? He looks pretty good. He looks better than he did in either Justice League or Justice League.
Oh yeah.
And I think this is a really good sign that maybe we're actually going to get the Snyderverse back, but who knows?
Hey, one at a time. Take it one at a time. Take it one at a time. That could be because of the whole Flash thing. That's my guess.
Look, if they're planning on replacing Amber Heard with Ben Affleck and reshoots, I'm perfectly fine with that. And make it the Aquaman and Batman buddy cop hour. I don't
buddy cop.
I want to see this. James Gunn thinks a rated R Scooby-Doo 3 is possible. They'd do it if we asked. You know, me
Wait, an
personally,
R-rated Scooby-Doo?
I like the Scooby-Doo movies, but I don't think they can possibly make an R-rated Scooby-Doo 3. They might go back and redo the original Scooby-Doo as like sort of a writer's cut to the original script, but
I for one think that it's possible for there to be a more mature Scooby-Doo. I just don't think it's possible for an R-rated Scooby-Doo.
I don't think it'd be a good idea at the very least, because Scooby-Doo, you know, making the subtext into supertext is like you're skirting the lines a bit. You don't need to do that. We can leave some things as like goofy subtext, and then we find out I was like oh, Shaggy's vegetarian somehow. Yeah, okay. Hey, oh yeah, rest in peace Tony Dow, who played Wally Cleaver in Leave It to Beaver, and died at the age of 77. Spider-Man Freshman Year is a multiverse story with Norman Osborn taking the place of Tony Stark, as it should have always been from the very beginning. Alan Horn is coming back to Warner Brothers. Alan Horn is the guy who greenlit a bunch of DC's really good movies before he left. And then when he left, DC went to shit. And now he's coming back, and I think they're actually doing pretty good.
At the moment, we'll see.
Yeah, at the moment.
Because someone coming back doesn't always mean, it's gonna be good.
Right, you could lose your touch or something like that.
There was like Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon lost his touch between 2 fucking movies and got worse by Justice League.
Oof.
Isn't he the guy that made the Dr. Horrible movie?
That was really fucking good. Yoga, what the hell is that?
What?
Fran, what the hell is that noise you're making?
No, I was just trying to clean my laptop, that's
Oh.
all.
Mute your microphone.
What you doing? I was doing something else?
Doing that right in my fucking ears.
I thought you were like sniffing a little bit of that cocoa.
He's gonna.
pull
No, he doesn't do it unless. Yeah, he doesn't do coke unless Ozzy Osbourne's around.
I don't touch coke in any. Unless it's Coca-Cola, I don't touch coke.
Look, Frank. If the Ozman offers you coke, take it.
Can do cocaine without going to jail, and I can't say who it is because Nazi 2 will shut
His name rhymes with Gunther Leiden.
Okay. Let's keep it kayfabe. Let's keep it kayfabe.
Yes.
So Wikipedia. Wikipedia changed the definition.
And just like that, someone's channel just got shut down.
Oof. Wikipedia changed the definition of what?
Recession, because apparently people were pointing out not that we're in 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth, and because of that they changed the definition of recession. At NextSplitter on Twitter said, it's just a female protagonist / less slurs. All the senior staff / founders have left. Laszlo and essentially all the writers are gone. GTI Online grew more and more exploitive. You have to grind for more and more just by shark cards. Shark cards mentions using a GOS model. Oh, games is a service model. Oh, so yeah, thank you Willem Dafoe's stunt cock on Twitter for summing up why GTA 6 is going to suck Willem Dafoe's actual giant cock.
Wait, hold on a second.
Okay, now you got confused.
Willem
Dafoe's gonna pop up in this game.
No.
Which will probably be some shit.
Wait. Willem Dafoe needs a stunt cock.
Yes, his penis is apparently too big.
What?
Yeah, apparently he's got such a big cock.
I get that this is probably a joke, but
it's not. That is a.
And just like that, it's mine.
Imagine this. His cock is so big, he has to. That the guys who made his Green Goblin costume probably had to make a pouch or something.
Okay, so in the movie in the movie Antichrist by Lars von Trier, Willem Dafoe had to have a stunt penis in the movie because his actual penis was too big and was, quote, so large it left people confused.
What the fuck?
Yes, this is an actual thing that Lars von Trier, the director, said. This is real.
Oh my
And
god!
just like that, Kevin said it's officially exploded.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe can give Ron Jeremy a run for his money.
Fuck Mission Hill.
Joseph Quinn from the show Stranger Things played Master of Puppets with Metallica.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And got a signed replica of his guitar from the show from Metallica. And, you know, that's fucking awesome, but you know what's even crazier is the fact that Lars Ulrich is actually a pretty good fucking drummer in that video. Like, for the first time in a good long while, Lars Ulrich is actually drumming on beat.
As opposed to drumming so fast that he can't comprehend it.
Yeah, he just like fucks up the tempo half the time. Forgets how to do things. I saw a video of him fucking up the tempo so badly after James Hetfield messed up the intro to one of their songs in the rehearsal. But they wound up just playing a completely new song that wasn't Fuel. And it weirdly actually fit. Okay, so let's see here. So The Rock played Crypto the Superdog in League of Super Pets.
Right.
And he also played Black Adam in League of Super Pets, and he played Black Adam's dog in League of Super Pets. So, I wonder how much money The Rock wound up hauling off of that film.
As far as I know, that sounds like pretty payday to me.
Yeah, no, I'm not faulting the man for making that fucking bread, but like, come on, guys, League of Super Pets was a stupid idea.
Yeah, but he's still making plenty of money, so whatever.
The thing is, there's a reason why the Super Pets was like a once-a-year thing for DC.
And this movie cost like $130 million, and the movie made like 20 million at the box office, and it's like Jesus Christ, guys! I remember people saying. People in another server I'm in saying that Batman v Superman was a failure because it didn't reach $1 billion having Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in it. And then this film comes along and doesn't even contend, you know? Like, some of the jokes are pretty good from what I've seen. And then, like, they have The Rock leak the ending on his Instagram to try and drum up some fucking ticket sales, and it didn't work. Steam, PayPal, Activision, Epic Games, and other websites have been banned in Indonesia, apparently.
Ew. Give me a sec, hold on.
Let's scroll.
It's gonna be really tough on a lot of the Indonesian YouTubers though, because there's one I know called Apabend. He's a really big YouTuber in Indonesia, and hearing that he'll no longer have access to his Steam, that's gonna be a big blow. Because imagine all that money you spent on those games just being gone.
Well, I've had some issues. Myself and a couple of other people have had issues doing business with artists from Russia and Ukraine lately. So, this is kind of not exactly a new problem, but yeah.
Yeah, but Russia right now, they're attacking Ukraine and stuff. What's Indonesia done?
Well, according to Crimson Fenrir 7 on Twitter, Indonesia is currently under a massive internet censorship, as the government, specifically Kominfo, has declared that everyone needs to register themselves to continue their service, resulting in a large amount of sites and companies not working anymore.
Wow. That's
so basically they're trying to make them all register with the government, and everybody just said fuck you. And honestly, I can kind of respect saying fuck you to a government who's trying to make you register for all this shit, because you know,
fuck you, dick.
We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn.
As Luffy would say.
Yeah.
We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn!
See, yeah, Alan Horn joins Warner Brothers Discovery. He again, David Zaslav brought him on Bleeding Fool on Twitter says that the Tomb Raider rights have returned to producer Graham King. And, the sequel to the Tomb Raider reboot starring Alicia Vikander is dead, officially dead, and the role is expected to be recast in another reboot under a different studio.
How about you just make movies out of, Tomb Raider and not the reboot, which...
Yeah, you know what you could do? You could make an animated movie.
They've done that a few times, didn't they?
No, they haven't. They've never made an animated Tomb Raider movie. They could make a Tomb Raider animated movie, and maybe get somebody competent to do it. Get somebody, pretty good to write and direct, and just make a good action adventure movie that's like animated, preferably 2D, but I'll take 3D if we have to, and just make a good film, make a good action adventure film about Lara Croft going on adventures and like raiding tombs, and maybe she meets James Bond somewhere along the way, and then she runs into fucking Leonidas from 300. And I'm making references to the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider films because I've played a little bit of Tomb Raider, but I mainly know it from those movies.
I've recently gotten an Ansem report, or I shall read it.
Okay.
The distant days spent in that beautiful paradise are an illusion to me now. How long have I been here, banished to the realm of nothingness? It is only by relying upon my anger and hatred that I have been able to retain my sense of self here, where all existence is nullified. My heart is being overcome with hatred towards my apprentices, possessed by the dankness, and with the anger I feel for stupidly allowing myself to be betrayed. Is this dankness eating away at my heart? I cannot continue to idle away my time here. What are Xehanort and the others attempting to do? I must unravel the mystery of these Ansem reports, intercept my apprentices, and defeat them. That is my mission, the only way to repay the world for my sins. Those beings who lack hearts, the heartless, must be the key. The dankness of the heart, made flesh, cursed shadows, who not only lack hearts, but multiply by seizing hearts from any and all living things. Where have they come from, and where are they going? Where have they come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Cotton Eye Joe.
3 elements combine to create life: a heart, a soul, and a body. But what of the soul and body left behind when the heart is lost? When the soul leaves the body, its vessel life gives way to death. But what about when the heart leaves? A being does not perish when its heart leaves its body. The heart alone disappears into the dankness. There is little time. If I remain in this realm much longer, I will certainly learn these answers in a hard way. My heart is already a captive of the dankness.
The dankness.
It's a running gag I've had going for this series.
Okay. Stranger Things 11 is going to appear in the Multiverses game.
Stranger Things?
Probably.
Apparently, John Krasinski's Marvel contract was still being finalized when Multiverse of Madness started filming the Illuminati scenes, according to Anson Mount.
Stranger things have happened.
Data mining has revealed that
things are
Raven, Static Shock, Black Adam, Poison Ivy, Robin, Marvin the Martian from Looney Tunes, Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, Gizmo, and Stripe from Gremlins, 11 from Stranger Things, Scooby-Doo from guess what? Craig from Craig of the Creek. I think those are appearing in Multiverses.
Wait, what? Stripe in Multiverses?
Yeah, Pat Carroll died. Nichelle, rest in peace, Nichelle Nichols and Bill Russell.
Yep.
Hey.
There's a new Mortal Kombat animated film coming, as leaked by a German website. Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind.
It's gonna suck.
I don't fucking care.
Oh yeah, you forgot to add one more thing.
What's
Is
that?
Columbo coming back?
No, Gizmo's thirsty for Tara Strong.
Oh.
When am I not?
Well, obviously.
When am I not, though?
Is that a celebrity crush, or do you have, like, more than that, Gizmo?
Let's see here. Teddy Fresh, Teddy Fresh, the clothing brand by Ethan and Gila Klein, has been stealing its clothing designs for years.
That's news.
Oof.
Yeah, where they've got,
I thought everyone already knew that.
They've got copy-paste art from, Cabela's Most Dangerous Hunts 2013 on one of their shirts. And people have overlaid showing that it is exactly the same image with a bunch of filters put over the top of it. There's various let's see here. There's various, fucking damn it, Twitter. Caution, this account is temporarily restricted.
No, there you go.
What happened?
Twitter sucks.
So,
Twitter's only
basically the Teddy Fresh line has been taking drawings and designs and templates and things from stuff on Etsy and in pattern books and things like that, and turning that into their design, their quote-unquote designs. Just copying and pasting images they found on the fucking internet, apparently. And it's all just shitty clothes, too. Friday the 13th Definitive Edition 2.0 has been C&D'd again.
What? Friday the 13th. What was this?
Okay, so the fan update for the Friday the 13th video game got C&D'd, and they kept working on it anyway, and it got C&D'd again.
Surprise.
Yeah.
I mean,
And finally, the Flash TV show is ending with a 13-episode season 9. And you know what? I think that'll probably be the best season of The Flash yet. Because... Huh?
Let's hope.
Yeah, because The Flash always has way too many episodes in a given season, and that's why it's shit. All the Arrowverse shows have way too much filler, not nearly enough content.
I actually like Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow Season 1 was good, Legends of Tomorrow Season 2 was alright, and then as it went on, then it got worse. Arrow Season 1 was good, Season 2 got lame, Season 3 was where they started hardcore doubling down on the filler. Superman and Lois does it pretty much right. Superman and Lois has 15 episodes in a season, which is more than enough to get your fucking point across with 15 one-hour episodes.
Neat.
Yeah, this has just been a problem that people have been talking about for years now, but yeah, The Flash is finally ending. The Flash being the longest-running Arrowverse show on the entire CW. Like, Arrow didn't last as long, Supergirl didn't last as long, Batwoman and Legends haven't lasted as long, Black Lightning is only second to fucking Batwoman in terms of shit that nobody asked for or that got canceled. But unfortunately, the shortest Arrowverse show is still Constantine.
Yeah. The good one.
They should put that on HBO Max and then resume it as R-rated or something.
Yeah. Well.
Oh wait, does Lucifer count as?
Hell, no. That's I think
they did crossover for at least a bit.
And then...
Oh, was Lucifer a DC show?
Well, Lucifer was a DC comic.
Okay, so yeah, it does kind of count, but I don't know. But, yeah, so... Yeah, they picked up fucking Supergirl, for fuck's sake.
They could have done something with that, but that's the thing.
Supergirl got canned and it got picked up by the CW. You couldn't have picked up Constantine. You couldn't have done that instead of letting Roberto Aguirre Sacasa ruin Archie Comics all over again.
Disrespect the legacy, disrespect the costumes, disrespect us with the acting.
Fuck Riverdale.
Oh,
and then
why is that the thing?
And then Riverdale turned into a superhero show in the last couple of seasons.
That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah,
You're kidding me.
The characters developed superpowers.
Why?
I don't know.
Because Roberto Aguirre Sacasa is not a sane man.
What the fuck is Riverdale? What the fuck is with TV nowadays, man?
I don't fucking know.
Who asked for a grim and gritty fucking Archie show, man?
That's like turning Seinfeld into a horror movie.
Dude, there's a reason why this is all fan fiction, because this is what fans could imagine if it happened, not when it happens. Fucking the only reason why it should be grim and gritty Archie is if I'm reading the Archie zombies or Archie versus.
Roberto Aguirre Sacasa was responsible for Archie zombies too.
He
was also responsible for the chilling adventures of Sabrina, which was goddamn garbage.
Oh my god, I forgot about that
did a
one.
dark and gritty Sonic in 1993, I think, so...
It worked, though. It worked for what it was.
It also wasn't exactly dark and gritty. It was mostly just Sonic, and then they added dark and gritty later, and it actually kind of worked.
That's because the stuff was there. You got a crazy scientist turning all these animals into robots and wants to destroy nature. So now a young teenager is having to take charge and try and fight the overgrown fat fuck of a villain. This writes itself. Of course, it's going to be grim and gritty when you write it down on paper.
And the thing is, it's like, kids' shows used to be allowed to do whatever tone they wanted it to, but nowadays you can't even get even the slightest bit dark art for a kids' series. I mean, look at Teen Titans 2003. That got hella dark in some episodes. Hell, the second season started with one of the most depressing episodes of television I've ever seen in my life. Like, good God, that was sad.
One episode that sticks out of my mind in the Teen Titans that got dark was when Robin kept on thinking that Slade was beating the shit out of him.
Oh, that one was good.
Yes.
That was one of the best episodes of season 3.
Like when he legit thought that Slade broke into the tower, he kept on getting the shit kicked out of him, and the Teen Titans legit thought he was going crazy.
Yeah,
like no, he's not here, man. Oh, you think I do this to myself? Then they're all had that look like, yeah, kinda.
And the thing is like, the sad thing is that was actually a good episode in the middle of a somewhat boring season, because Cyborg's season, which is season 3, is fucking boring with the plot. Like, there's only 2 episodes where Cyborg goes up against Brother Blood, and then the season 3 finale. The season 3 two-parter.
I think it was funny that the Hive had a school at all.
Yeah, and then there's also the fact that some of the better episodes were not even Cyborg. We had 2 Beast Boy Raven episodes that were really good. One kind of ripping off from Chamber of Secrets, the other being Beast Boy basically it turns into a somewhat Hulk monster.
Oh yeah, because he ate meat.
No, it was because some chemicals landed on him.
Hey, that was the joke though.
And the thing is, Beast Boy is just like a vegetarian. He's not a vegan. He's not insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain!
I knew that. I knew that was coming, because I knew so.
Well, the thing is, it kind of makes sense. I mean, it's sort of like why Aquaman doesn't really eat fish. He talks to them. He used to like. He talks to them. He fights with them. He gets along with them. So it kind of makes sense why he wouldn't like eat fish or eat octopus if he does it all. I mean,
oh man,
he probably does.
Aquaman teabags the deep.
Here's the sad thing. James Gunn actually he ended up making it seem like Aquaman is a
fish fucker.
Yes. I'm like, someone's seen The Boys. Without understanding that this is a parody of Aquaman, not the actual Aquaman. Ugh. Peacemaker is such a cringe show.
Boy, smack the shit.
I really don't want to taste this, James Gunn.
Oh, dude, that show is really good. It's funny as fuck.
Well, then there's a point where John Cena actually said, as during a blooper bit, and adding James Gunn to the list of people who actually deserve to be suspected of murder. They're like, that one wasn't even a real person! And I'm like, that is actually a good joke. And speaking of actually good jokes in mediums that we're not fond of, you know what was a good joke in the Digimon movie? Thank you for visiting meow.com.
I think the great.
And didn't you hear me? All the lines are busy. That was good too.
The greatest dub line was when the two said, "If you're having trouble with your phone company, call your operator."
The dub was weird, but it was fun.
You can tell they had some fun with it.
Yes, even though it was one of 2 turds being promoted with a giant bomb, it was still hilarious. At times when it
was one of 2 turds being promoted with a giant
bomb. Guess what the other turd that was being promoted by this movie? It was
what?
You know,
what?
That thing we elected to skip.
Oh, Angela Anaconda.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I thought that short was kind of funny at first, and then it kept going.
I didn't like that short at all.
It went for 5 minutes.
If it had actually stopped after like 2 minutes, minute and a half, it would have been perfectly fine.
Fran, do you remember seeing that movie in theaters?
The start of the SpongeBob movie didn't last that
I never
fucking
saw the
long.
Digimon movie in theaters.
I wish I
Okay,
could.
how did you watch the movie?
How do you think?
Was DVD later on?
VHS.
Not when it played on different movie channels.
Oh yeah, that's right, because they did air the movie. on some other stuff. They actually aired it on Disney Channel once when Disney still owned the rights.
Thank God. they don't.
Don't they still own the rights?
Nope. Nickelodeon currently owns the broadcasting rights, and they haven't done jack shit with it.
They probably forgot.
They stopped broadcasting after the second season of Digimon Fusion ended. And they didn't even...
And that was how long ago?
I think they ended it in 2015.
Yeah, then they probably forgot by now.
Oh my god, and there was still a third season left.
Not the first time that's happened.
Oh dear lord.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, anyone?
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
Zexal was the only... Zexal ended up being the one that averted it due to the fact that they actually aired every episode of that show.
That show was
I have
fucking awful, though.
I have a confession to make about
I actually
the
think
Yu-Gi-Oh!
it looks
series. I
nice.
stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh! After just only a few episodes of GX.
That's fair.
Because the thing is, like, it's one thing if you have like a school, like full of
That teaches you how to play children's card games.
Right, that's like whatever. It's anime, whatever. They're trying to suspension of disbelief. But then I'm hearing rules that have changed. Like, okay, what changed? And 2,000 life points was the moment I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
2,000 life points was Dual
Yeah, that was
Duelist
early.
Kingdom.
That was early Yu-Gi-Oh!
And then they bumped it up to 4,000.
Yeah, when they went to Battle City, they bumped it to 4,000.
And you don't think that's weird for any kind of duel? 8,000 life points for me was like the norm for every Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode in game that I participated in and watched. The fact that I heard anything below that was really.
It was probably because they probably set it to 4,000. It was like, okay, let's not make the duels too long. Let's just cap it at 4,000.
Right.
I understand that, but like the 4,000 life point one was good enough, you know.
Yeah,
it was a good enough balance, I'd say.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time for us to end the stream. We've been going on long enough. So next week, next week
I playing Fortnite because I got bored.
Next week
John Cena.
Next week I've got, oh dear lord, more Nuzlocke runs.
Yeah, you'll live.
I have to play Pokemon again.
Yes, you do.
You'll live.
You have to grind for Whitney.
Yay.
Yeah, just do the same thing I did. You'll be fine.
He has a level 17 Quilava. He
Alright, get Fire Punch and grind.
He overpowered his puppy dog.
Oh, excuse me.
Like I said, grind and get Fire Punch. You'll be fine.
What the dog doing?
I'm gonna play one round of Fortnite. Does anybody want to join me?
No,
sorry.
It's getting late.
Okay.
Sorry. See y'all later.
I'm gonna play a round of Fortnite and then call it a night.
Yeah,
Bye.